And we welcome you to Homecoming 2013 here at the Hornets Nest at Ray Manus Field. I'm David Berger. Alongside me tonight is Adam Verzal. We have Alex Berger on the sideline tonight. And tonight, again, it's homecoming. We got Woodstock coming into town, crossing I-90 or Highway 92, coming in here into Fulton County. And tonight matches a 3-3 Roswell team with a 2-4 Woodstock team. Both have region records of 1-2. But Adam, tonight we're playing for a lot more. Tonight we start the push for the playoffs. What do we got in store for us?
Well, I'll tell you my keys to the game right now, and the biggest key right now is how James Whitaker plays. James Whitaker got the start in Wheeler a couple weeks ago, played really well against the Wheeler Wildcats, definitely put on a clinic behind in the backfield. So what I look for him to do is stay calm under pressure. Woodstock's got some big boys up front, but I think he's going to handle the pressure well and make some smart passes. Also, Josh Salembo is back in the safety position. I look for him to have a big game, and the Roswell rushing attack is going to have to get going in order for Roswell to win this game. It sets up the passing game as well. So, Roswell rushing attack's got to get going. Do those things, we're going to win this ball game.
And tell us about, just real quick, about the playoff picture. We win tonight. It's one step closer to the playoffs, one step closer to home field advantage.
So here's how it goes. In order to make the playoffs, we need at least 2 wins. Woodstock, Cherokee, Lassiter, or Walton, doesn't really matter. We need 2 wins. If we get that third win, then we pretty much also get a home field game. If we can make all 4, then we might even get 2 home games with a win in the first round. We are in a good position to get a playoff game right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a great show tonight. Hope you enjoy Homecoming 2013 as we bring it to you. And so right now we're going to introduce you to the third member of our broadcast. Down on the sideline, we're going to send it down to Alex Berger. Alex, what you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our captains for tonight's game. For the visiting team, Woodstock Wolverines, number 1.
Tonight on the offensive side of the ball, there's been a change at quarterback. James Whitaker has got the start. He started last week in the Wheeler game, and he got a win out of it. Also, his big target, Hunter Coleman, wide receiver, who has all that speed and gets the easy catches, is out tonight. Also, Fitzgerald comes back from center, so he has a familiar center that James Whitaker can work with. That's all I got. Back up to you guys.
Well, thank you again, Alex. And Adam, I'd just like to say, first of all, it's fall, it's October. I'm glad we're not up here in this booth sweating to death, and this is a great night for football.
It's a beautiful night. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's no clouds in the sky, 0% chance of rain, and you know what? There's no place I'd rather be right now.
I was about to say, a great night to be here at the Nest. Again, we've been off for 3 weeks. We had 2 road games at 2 weeks ago at Wheeler, and week before, Adam, tell us where we were.
We were in Etowah?
Etowah, yes. We traveled up to Cherokee County. This time Cherokee County comes to us. So 2 road games plus a bye week last week gave us some time to, knock the rust off a little bit and get ready to play some more ball, get a lot of people healthy again. Josh Salembo, big key player to have back tonight.
He really is. He knows the game so well. He's got that great mindset for the game. He's got the hands of a wide receiver, the speed of a running back, and the size of a linebacker. He is really a big threat in the secondary. I look for him to maybe have an interception, possibly a couple open field tackles, saving a touchdown, possibly even a fumble recovery. He is the biggest key on defense tonight. Let's get him going. It's his first game back. He's probably going to have some butterflies, but if we can get him going and he can get in his groove, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, and tonight we have, we also, as Alex mentioned earlier, we also got a couple other key players back. We also have Jack Fitzgerald again starting at center, the junior. But he's got a lot of experience around him now. Granted, it's kind of somewhat of a young offensive line, but he's got more experience now with him. He's got Ryan Willis, Justin Auer, Cole Rainmakers, and Cameron Whiteman along with him. But he's also got seniors to help him, back him up with Chase Brewer on that line, Austin Ormsby, and junior David Blaine as well. So Roswell, somewhat of a young offensive line, but getting in the groove again. And as you said earlier, the running game will be a big factor tonight, and it needs to be for Roswell to set this up. So who are going to be the playmakers tonight at running back that we have?
At running back, I'm really looking for Mashane Slade again. Okay, Mashane has got so much speed and so much talent that if the boys up front can give him some running room, He's unstoppable. He gets out in the open. He's got those cuts. I'm sorry, that was funny. Trying to run the mechanic around. But if he can get an open field, one-on-one, 2 guys to beat, 3 guys to beat, he's going to make some serious cuts like he has all season. And he's going to take it to the honey hole for a touchdown, baby.
I was about to say, I'm excited personally to see Kendrick Jackson get some touches tonight too, because granted, he's only a sophomore, but this kid can carry the rock. This kid can tote that ball pretty well. And what I'm also looking for is one of my favorite players so far this season, playmaker number 1, Colin McCauley. Get the kid the ball in space. He can do some damage too.
He doesn't really look like a wide receiver, does he?
Not at all. No, but
he-
he's good.
He doesn't look like a wide receiver, but at first he's got great hands, he's got great feet, and he's got some speed too. He gets an open field, you aren't catching him, he's just like Machine. Now, bringing back to the wide receivers, I have been complaining about this all week. I'm gonna say it once. I wanna see a trick play. Okay, yeah, let's run the football up the middle, pass it 50 yards deep to Hunter. Of course, Hunter's out with a broken foot, or pass it 50 yards deep to Colin. I want to see a trick play. Hook and ladder, Statue of Liberty, fumble-rooski, punter-rooski, I don't care. Just give me a trick play. I mean, is that so hard to ask for? I'm sure Coach Ford's got it locked down. He makes the greatest play calls in the state. Come on, Coach. This is for me right now. Right now, I want to see a trick play. If you give me a trick play, I'll stop. I'll clean your board for a month.
Well, Espanol class. So the powder's up in the air, and we are underway. Short little pooch kick to the to the 25, taken up to the 30 and down at the 35. Kind of a surprise, but hey, Hornets got great field position to start this game.
I was watching the kicker in warm-up. He's not that strong of a kicker. He can always do better.
We got our lineup right here. We start quarterback James Whitaker within the backfield, Slade and Jackson somewhat, and then McCauley, Duncan, Reggie White, and Kendall Smith will be your wideouts tonight. Kendall Smith, excellent tight end.
He's a big boy. He's got
Built really well too.
very, very, one of the best tight ends we've had come to Roswell.
I saw him on the sidelines. That dude has got some muscle.
Yeah, he is 100% muscle, that boy.
So Whitaker will start out of the gun. High snap. Whitaker still has it, but he'll just take the sack. Smart play by Whitaker to get to that ball quickly, and he didn't freak out.
It's Jax Fitzgerald's first snap back. It probably had some jitters, just a little high, but it's a great job by James. Getting on that ball, make sure that it doesn't go another 50 yards behind you, but a disastrous open play could have been worse, but the great heads up by James Whitaker for bringing down that ball and only taking a 5-yard loss.
So Whitaker now operates at a 2nd and 15. Whitaker, great snap by Fitzgerald on that one. Whitaker tries to get out of trouble. He rolls to his right, floats one up, complete pass down in the 45 in Woodstock territory. Number 5, Machine Slade, great catch. Great way to get out of the backfield and get some big yards and a first down.
Like I said, get that passing game going, get Machine in the game. Wasn't used as running back, was used as a little slot back, just kind of went to the right on a little hook play and just was right there. Great job by James avoiding the pressure. I said at the beginning, he's a good mobile quarterback. Great job of avoiding the pressure.
Put a man in motion, gives it to the inside. Oh, gains about 2 yards. Quick pass, quick run by number 26, Sheldon Evans. And now, we'll go back. Colin McCauley, they'll put him in motion a lot from what I've noticed. And I'll tell you what, this kid, not built like your average receiver, not a 6'3 or 6'4 type guy, 215. But this kid, he's got some speed. He may be small, but he's got some speed. He's got some strength to him, too. He can plow through a couple people.
Small guys can play this game, too.
Yeah. McCauley at the bottom of your screen. Whitaker on 2nd down. Flare out to Machine. Machine, gets by 1 tackle. Gets by another, but is taken down by the 3rd, close to that 40-yard line. So this will bring down about 3rd and 5.
That was a good job of Machine of not running east-west. He ran north-south on that play. Got a couple positive yards when, as you looked at it on your screen, it did not look like it was going to be the best gain on the play. But Machine able to get a couple of yards on that play and turn nothing into something. Great job by number 5.
Great block, too, on that inside.
Great block.
Whitaker, empty set. Whitaker looks, fakes, and he will be sacked at the Woodstock 45. So this will bring up 4th and 10 for the Hornets. Woodstock pinning their ears back early.
It was a great pressure by Woodstock. You know, they got back into the pocket, took him down for a loss. But I also like James not throwing that ball. He was wrapped up. He knew he was wrapped up. And because he knew he was wrapped up, hey, I'm just going to take this down. I'm not going to throw anything stupid and maybe get something picked off.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. He took the loss instead of taking a possible interception or throwing it, out of bounds. So Woodstock loads the line, and they said timeout called by Roswell. Woodstock, as you notice, ladies and gentlemen, they loaded the box. They put 9 players on that line and put only one person back to return the punt, and then one person off on the right side or on the top left side of your screen. So Coach Ford's saying, hey, we didn't see this. We didn't see this in film. This is something different. Let's talk about it.
They were bringing the house on that play. It was obvious that they were bringing the house. I was looking at the defensive lineman through my little tiny binoculars up here, and I saw that they put all their weight on their fingers. And if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever get the chance to see a football player do that, if you see him put his hand down and his knuckles turn white, he's got all his weight on him. And that means he's coming after you. If he cocks him back, the color comes back. And that means he's not coming after you. And I was looking at that. I'm looking at these Woodstock players, and they've got all their weight on their hands, and they were coming after Daniel right now.
So Woodstock will come out again in the same formation. 9 players up on that line of scrimmage. Daniel DiRoberto into punt. They'll send a lot of them. And he gets a piece of it, but it bounces in Roswell's favor. And that ball is still rolling, and finally stops, and it looks as though the 24-yard line. So it was a blocked punt, but it was a blocked punt that favored Roswell.
Yeah, it still went a good 20, 30 yards on that play, and, Woodstock's like, hey, we blocked it. All right, now we're at the 20-something. Okay, that didn't really help us.
So instead of 1st and 10 at the 50, Woodstock takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
And the quarterback for the Wolverines, number 3.
Wolverines quarterback tonight, number 3, Justin Agner. Agner gives up to the back.
Ball handed off to number 20. Donovan Brand.
You're back tonight for Woodstock, Donovan Brand on the carry, and Woodstock running a no-huddle.
That could be good for Woodstock, open up the Roswell defense, get them tired, but it also could be a disadvantage with all the miscommunications.
And again, apparently another first miscommunication of the night, got a penalty in the backfield. All right, so now, before we take the penalty, or before we look at the penalty, we're going to send it down to Alex Berger on the sideline. Alex, what you got?
At great time, comeback for this defense. Josh Salembo has come back from injury, and he played the last game at the Wheeler game. So this is a good thing for this secondary that they get a experienced senior, which is riddled with underclassmen. Back up to you guys.
All right, illegal shift was the penalty. Thanks again, Alex. Sorry about that, but illegal shift the penalty, so brings up 2nd and 11. Balls at Woodstock's 23. Agner fakes it, quick throw, and he gets about 2-3 yards if he's lucky on that play. Ref is going to spot the ball at the 32. So this will bring up 3rd down, and it looks as though about 8 yards.
Good job by Roswell. Swarming to the ball, get a bunch of white helmets on the ball, couldn't go anywhere. I love the play call by Coach Pitney. Get that zone coverage. And as soon as they threw it in the flat, you had three Roswell players right there. Great job, great play call also.
3rd and 6 at the 33. I'm sorry, the 27. Flare out to the sideline. He gets the first down in a lot. Ooh, check the spot where they marked him out. Brand on the catch right up the sideline. It is enough for a first down.
That was a good play. That was a great block by Woodstock. It was also a good play by Roswell to push him out of bounds before he got some big yards.
Give up the middle to Brand. Brand tackled, shoestring tackle just shy of midfield at the 49, still in Woodstock territory. That will be enough for, is it? Yeah, it will be enough for another Woodstock first down as they're moving the chains.
Great run, good open field tackle by Roswell, make sure he didn't get anywhere.
Agner takes a snap, new running back, and he gets tackled for a loss. Aaron Robinson does not know where he's going, and Roswell says not any further. So this will bring up, that's a good loss on the Roswell defense stop. So this will bring up 2nd and 13.
What I loved about that play, David, is Isaiah Hawkins, number 33, got into the backfield and kept that left side blocked. And then Scott Simons got off his man and blocked the right side. He had nowhere to run, so he decides to take it east-west and gets tackled for a loss.
Same running back. This time he goes forward. Aaron Robinson taking the ball. Probably get close to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 3rd and 9. So look at the defensive line. The defensive lineups. We got Hill, Hawkins, Auer, and Sheehan at that front 4. And then you got Van Eed, McCarter, and Jackson out as your backs. And then in the backfield, in your secondary, you got Slade, Dorsman, Simmons, and Salembo back in the lineup again. So quarterback has to dance around. He's looking. He's got some room. Cuts up the field, slides very close to a first down.
I think he got it by a yard, but that's great.
He's very close.
That's great defensive pressure from Roswell. You just got to make sure when you do that, because see, what will happen is if the quarterback takes it, he's going to be very skittish to get hurt. So what you do is you basically get 3 people around you, left, right, and center. So then all he's going to do is slide, because the last thing you want is your quarterback getting hurt on a quarterback keeper off of a busted pass play.
So here we go. He was actually short on that drive, so it brings up 4th and inches. Ball spot at the 41 in Roswell territory is Woodstock. Give up the middle. Oh, Robinson makes one man miss, almost makes another man miss. Shoestring tackle. Tackled down at the 30. 1st and 10 for Woodstock, and they are still running the high up-tempo offense.
That was a good run. That was a good fake. I got faked out on that play. That was still a good shoestring tackle to save a touchdown by Roswell.
So here we go. Agner with 2 backs now and a pistol. Agner gives up to the main back, and Devontae Hill, he says, son, you're going to the ground. You're not getting any more yards after that.
Roswell's saying that we have the ball. Did he fumble it? Nope, ref's rolling him down. But
one of those, he kind of let go of it casually. We picked it up.
Yeah, that's our ball.
We're trying to get one. We're trying. Hey, we're in the trenches now.
Good defensive pressure. Good job by Devontae to break down, get lower than the guy, brought him down for no gain.
Roswell goes to the shift. They're looking to pressure him. He gets by him, and he's tackled by a gang of tacklers. So big man is Sam Van Eed, linebacker, in on that play on the stop. So brings up another 3rd down for Woodstock.
See, they did exactly what I told them to do. They blocked the right, blocked the left, and blocked the middle. All he did was dive forward for that extra yard. Couldn't go anywhere. Great job by the Roswell linebackers in the secondary to hold them there. Good job to force him out of the pocket by the defensive line as well.
And that shift also set up. And we bring a blitz. The blitz works as they loft it to the end zone. And it is right over the hands, and it is a Woodstock touchdown. So Woodstock takes a 6-0 lead with 4:25 left to play in the first quarter. We sent the blitz. We had the coverage. It was just one of those balls. 2 inches, an inch or so high.
Am I the only one that thought the quarterback crossed the line of scrimmage before he threw that?
Interesting.
I was looking at that going, no, he just crossed. No? Okay. Still, good job of forcing him out of the pocket. Just really, really close to a tip. Josh Salembo jumped up there. He got really high up there, just out of his fingertips. But like I said, I thought he had crossed the line. This one we need instant replay right now.
I agree with you on the instant replay, but at the 4:25 mark here in the first quarter, Woodstock takes a 7-0 lead on Roswell. Now, Woodstock had a very long drive, that last drive, but if you noticed at the end of it, I remember on that one, it was the play right before the touchdown, Roswell shifted their defensive line at the last second. He was able to throw off that offensive line, and they were able to come in. Roswell, on that very first drive, was getting a lot of pressure late in that drive.
They're getting good pressure, and they're able to grab onto somebody. That's what they got to do. They just got to grab onto somebody and don't let go. And that's like a child hanging over a cliff. You do not let go. Because I guarantee you, if you grab him, hold on to him, he's not going anywhere. And he's going to be taken down because he's going to be swarmed by a bunch of your buddies, and you're going to bring him down for a loss.
And I'll say this, Devontae Hill, not going to be surprised if he has 2 sacks tonight.
I'd be surprised if he had 3.
Well, touche, my friend.
Yeah, I just one up you.
All right, Woodstock in to kick off again. Low punt will be fielded at around the 25-yard line. This man is making his way up there. He broke about 5 tackles in the span of about 4 seconds. Gets up to the 39. Great return by Colin McCauley. Tell you what, man, kid can play.
He just lowered his shoulder and was taking on everybody. He's like, you know what? I might be 5 foot something, 100 and something, and I'm gonna run you over. And you are not gonna bring me down. I'm gonna put you in the hospital right about now. It was a great run. He's making the most of his chances on the kick returns.
That he is. And Roswell takes over now. 1st and 10 at their own 40 is where they mark it, where they spot the ball. Whitaker again out of the pistol this time.
Looking ladder.
Still going for that trick play.
Looking ladder. Here it comes. I'm calling it.
Whitaker gives up to Machane, and Machane will lose about 1.5 yards on the play. Bring up about 2nd and 11.
Tyler Baggett on the play, number 69. That's just good pressure. There's nothing really you can do about that. That's a good player getting some pressure on him. That was an overall good play by Baggett.
It's the same formation for Roswell. Fake the give. McCauley has pressure, and he will be sacked at his own 25. So this will bring up 3rd and really long for the Hornets. But hey, we've seen him get out of deeper stuff than this. It'll be about 3rd and 25.
Another good job by James to just take the sack, not try to force something, get away. As you can see, pressure all the way, but a good job by James to just holding on to the ball, taking the sack. We'll go get him next play.
They're going to give him not as far back as where he was tackled, so they're going to mark it at around the 29, so this will be 3rd and 21.
Forward progress.
For the Hornets.
Give him forward progress.
Yep. Whitaker has a lot of time. Scrambles. He's going to take it up the middle. He's at the 40, juking a man, and gets tackled at around the 44-yard line. Not all the first down, but he got pretty close. Woodstock coach on that play.
Jamesy football, so I like to call him, or as he wants me to call him. No idea why. So you see here, nobody open, just takes it upfield, has a gap, tries to make a cut, but a good job by Woodstock to bring him down. But that's a good job by James. It's a long first down. That throw might be really risky to make, so he just takes it himself and gives DiRoberto a better chance to pin this one deep. Because DiRoberto is a stallion.
And Woodstock shows pressure like they did on their first defensive series on this punt. DiRoberto gets up, and this one is blocked as well. And it is almost recovered, but he touched it, so this will be Roswell's ball. 1st and 10 and in Roswell territory.
No.
Was he shoved is the call. Was he shoved? Woodstock player touched the ball, but was he shoved into it?
I watched the ball straight up in the air. Okay, got blocked. Okay, yes, he's blocked. And then if we touch it, yes, then it's like that. But if a Woodstock player tries to catch it and advances with it and he fumbles the ball and we pick it up, that's now maybe they picked it up and we're just not seeing that. But if Roswell picks that ball up and it hit off the hands of Woodstock after the punt, that's Roswell. That's Roswell football.
I'll just say this. Justin Victorian. What a pop on that one.
Great pop. He's another little guy. Getting his chances right now, just making the most of it. Takes that big pop on the running back, and he's got nowhere to go. Doesn't even get a yard.
Victorian trying to strip that ball too, just throws him to the ground.
There's nothing wrong with that as long as you bring him down.
So
over his head.
They go with Agner goes with the fake, or goes with the play action. Pass intended over his head. He was looking for play action, he was looking for pass interference, but he's not going to get it. So this will bring up 3rd down, 7 yards, and mark it at their own, looks as though their own 43.
Number 63, Chase Dunn. His helmet came off, so he's got to go off for a play. So for all the Woodstock viewers out there, I have a bunch of friends that I played football with. I was telling them where they could watch the game if they didn't want to come to the game, and I know a bunch of people are watching it. But for all the Woodstock viewers, the reason that's not pass interference, even though it looked like it, that was an incatchable ball. It was over his head. The referee deemed it over his head, and therefore it's not pass interference.
And it looks as though we picked it off. Agner's pass is intercepted, and it will be marked at the 30 or at the 35-yard line. What a great interception.
That was the best defensive play I've seen all year.
He fought for that one, and he won.
I really hope we have a replay on this so we can go watch it again. But what happened was Devontae he crashes in. He crashes in off the right side of the line, gets pressure on the quarterback, and lays a licking on him. That quarterback sees Devontae coming. He's like, oh no, Devontae Hill, big defensive lineman. I got to throw it. And he throws it and gets popped on it. But unfortunately, he threw it too short due to the pressure and threw it right to Justin Victoria. Great play. No replay, seriously.
And Whitaker's pass on that play was complete to Reggie White. Great blocking for Whitaker on that one. Brings up a 2nd and short now. 2nd and 3 in still in Roswell territory. But Roswell, great interception. Momentum has shifted a little.
Good play on first down too. Reggie made a great catch and almost broke away from the tackle. Good job. Got to get this first down.
Whitaker rolls, looking. Oh, man on his back, and he still caught it. Pass interference. Could have been called on that one. On top of McCauley, but McCauley again making a great play. First down for Roswell.
Great job by Colin McCauley to bring that football down with maybe 4 guys hanging on his back. They were looking for a piggyback ride to their first grade class. But that's also a good job by James of rolling out to his weak side. Also, he's a right-handed quarterback, and he rolled to his left, so he's got to throw across his body. That's a great job of James staying cool under pressure, throwing that ball even if he got hit.
Machine trying to take it up at the left side. He's going to get about 5 yards on that. I mean, again, pushing people out of his way and getting up there.
That was a good job. It looked like Machine was about to be sacked for a loss, but it's a good job of avoiding the weak arm tackling and getting at least 5 yards in that play, because that could have been like, okay, it could be 2nd and 10, but by the great run by Machine, it's now 2nd and 5, and you've given James Whitaker a little more room to run here.
So 2nd and 6, ball spot at the 46. Give up to Machine. Machine juking, gets back to the line of scrimmage. This will bring up 3rd and 6 for the Hornets. This clock is now under 15 seconds left to play in this first quarter.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Coach Ford sends him out for another play, but it looks like they're going to take the quarter and they're going to regroup and figure out what they're going to run on 3rd and 5. Now, if you're Roswell, you just ran the ball twice in a row. You got 5 yards on your first carry, 0 on your second carry. Now, what you do here, like I said at the beginning, establish the running game. Get that running game going. This drive, they've established it. Okay, they've gotten a couple yards here and there on there. I look for a play-action pass. I look for a play-action pass to your man, Evans. I know how you like him. I look for Sheldon Evans to come in this play. Play-action pass. Sheldon sits right there in the gap, blocks him, and James makes a good pass.
I'd like to see it too. I mean, whatever gets the first down gets the first down. Right now we're looking at the end of the first quarter, Woodstock still up 7-0, but Roswell is driving. So, Adam, there's certainly cheerleaders now. There's about as many cheerleaders on the field as there are football players.
There's a lot of them.
All right, so now we're going to send a word to our sponsors. Let's talk to the people that pay the bills.
One. Tradition. One Roswell.
One community, one school, one tradition, one Roswell.
And we're back with Roswell getting the first down on 3rd and 5. Very, very key. Ladies and gentlemen, we were set up. The setup was a 3rd and 5 situation just entering the second quarter, and Roswell did a great play by Machine right up the middle.
I was looking for play action. Coach Ford said, Adam, I'm not listening to you. Ran it right up the middle. Great play call. Good execution. First down, Roswell. Keep the chains moving.
So Whitaker goes right back to Machine on the ground, flag in on the play, and looks as the indication might be holding, but right now we're going to send it down to Alex Berger on the sideline. Alex, what you got?
Observing regarding the defensive bench. It's been a up and down kind of thing. When they gave up the first touchdown to Woodstock, they were kind of holding their heads, questioning themselves. But when Justin Victorian got that interception, that was a big spark for this defensive bench. The defensive guys are rallying right now. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks again, Alex. So that penalty puts us back. It was holding was the indication on the field. 1st and 20 at Roswell's 41.
Can't have those. This team is a lot more disciplined than that, but you can't have stupid penalties.
Well, they give it back to Machine for the 3rd straight time up the middle, and Machine, this will bring up a 2nd and 1. Machine going right up the middle is doing the trick so far.
You know what Machine said? What penalty? Gets those yards back. Sets of about, that's the second, as you can see, just a plain run to Machine, great blocking, and he gets up, breaks a couple of tackles on the play, and even gets that forward push for an extra yard with a bunch of guys on him. Great play by Roswell, setting up the running game. Now we've run the ball 4 times in a row. I'm telling you, here comes a play-action pass after the 5th run. Now,
jumbo pistol package with two fullbacks and a running back in there, and hey, it gets the first down plus a lot more.
Hey, what am I talking about? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It's a good Roswell education. Now look for the play-action pass. If they don't run a play-action pass, I'll stop calling it. But I'm telling you, they're gonna run a play-action pass, and he's gonna find Colin or Reggie in the end zone.
So Roswell comes out the same jumbo set with 2 wide receivers. Colin McCauley at the bottom of your screen. 3-step drop. McCauley wide open. Colin McCauley for 6. Roswell touchdown. We're an extra point away from tying this game up. That looked too easy.
That was. Hey Colin, where are you? Back in the end zone? Just float over the middle. Colin broke away from the coverage. It was
pitch and catch action.
As you can see, nobody on him, just fell right into his hands. That's a beautiful pass, beautiful play.
If that keeps happening, we might be talking about a lot of touchdowns. So looks like we're going for 2 here.
This is another Daniel DiRoberto right up the middle.
Daniel DiRoberto and the Wild Hornet. Roberto fighting for it. Roberto for 2 points. Roswell and Coach Forby, the Riverboat Gambler, gets the 2 points. Roswell's got an 8-7 lead here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a barn burner so far.
Love it. Love the call.
That's the trick
There's
play.
my trick play. It's kind of a trick play. I'll take it. All right, Coach. You don't have to run any more trick plays except for the hook and ladder. I'm still looking for it. But great play by Roswell. They tried it against They tried it against Johns Creek. Didn't work. Try it again. Give it to Daniel DiRoberto. Give it to the Stallion. He just kind of like
Stallion grinds those legs right on in
pushes his way forward for an extra 3 yards. Puts the ball in. Great play. Love the play call.
And what I love is you come off that play and you say, and Woodstock's perspective, okay, they're giving it to the punter. Wait, the punter's running. Wait, the punter just scored.
Did that
The last person you would think it would do it, the punter?
did that just happen? And also, it's kind of demoralizing for Woodstock. You're like, all right, they scored. It's time. Wait a minute. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay, so now we're down. Great.
And I love they go in the extra point formation, break that huddle, and go into a separate formation. And Woodstock's like, what do we do?
But maybe they were thinking pass.
That would have been an interesting
they
play. Or maybe they were going to go with the old-fashioned, what doesn't work anymore because Tebow can't play in the NFL, the old Tebow jump pass. But
don't ever mention Tim Tebow on this
I
one.
say deep kick, unlike Woodstock, Roswell takes their kick out of the end zone. So Woodstock will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Don't mention Tim Tebow again.
Oh, my apologies. It worked in college, but we all know that he can't play in the pros, and we all know that
Which team
jump pass doesn't work.
Who's he playing for now?
He was trying out for a Canadian League team at one point. So
Are you sure he's not heading to Costa Rica playing Winter League?
I don't know if the tropical pineapples are having a tryout this year.
What about the Hawaiian coconuts?
Hawaiian coconuts. Who knows? We'll see what happens the rest of this season. Oh, Agner's pass a little too hot to handle for his receiver. Roswell, if there'd have been a safety back there, we'd be talking about 6 points a game right now.
Get that tip drill though. Great job by the Roswell corner to get his hands up, tip the ball, uncatchable for the Woodstock defender. That's just great coverage. Yeah. You have a Roswell defender back there. You get that Oski pick, and I'm sitting up here in the booth going, tip drill, tip drill, tip drill.
And Robinson, your carrier on that one, gets about 3 yards on the play, so this will bring about 3rd and 7. And now what I love about this is Woodstock, even though Roswell just scored a touchdown, Woodstock's in the 9 hole right now. Woodstock is looking from behind. Granted, they're only down a point, but at the same time, it's a difference. If Roswell can score again and again and again, that extra point can come back to haunt Woodstock in the end. Or the 2-point conversion, excuse me.
It's always that extra point, that extra 2 points where if you don't get it or you let somebody get it, you just sit there and go, if this is the deciding outcome of the game, this is going to be good.
And there is sack number 1 for this defense on a 3rd down. Roswell forces Woodstock into a 3-and-out, and now Woodstock will be punting, giving the ball right back to the momentum-carrying Hornets.
So maybe I'm not the best offensive mind. Maybe I'm more of a defensive mind. Like I said, get those defenders back there. Get those defenders back there. Great job by Devontae to get that first initial hole. Running quarterback couldn't go anywhere, tried to tuck it, boom, 4 other Hornet defenders right there. Great job of making them punt the ball now.
Low dribbler, and he gets a liner to about the 45-yard line. It's going to take a Woodstock bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 41. So Roswell will have it 1st and 10 at Woodstock's 41. And I'll say this, Adam, that 2-point conversion, it reminded me of 2 things. One, of Oregon. Just going for it and doing it, especially, and I know you hate this, but in the national championship game against Auburn, even though they were down and they needed something, Oregon was known to go for those 2-point conversions. And it reminded me also of a Roswell team when I was here. It is homecoming, so I can talk about my old days back here at the Nest. But
what, back in like 1990 something?
Oh, okay, 2006, man.
I was close.
1990 something, 2006, but it reminded me of the resiliency of a good Roswell team, and that they're showing a lot of the historic Roswell teams that can fight back. Ooh, McCauley gets upended, but he gets up immediately. Again, McCauley, he's not going to get shaken up like that. Brings up a 2nd down on the sweep.
Popped right up, 3-yard gain. Not going to complain about that. Going back to the Oregon-Auburn National Championship game, he said, I know you're going to hate this because you hate them. I'm not even mad because what was the final score of the game? Oh, yeah, 23-19 with a Tiger victory, so I ain't even mad.
So here we go, 2nd and 8 at the 43 for the Hornets. Whitaker out of the pistol. McCauley in motion. Fake to McCauley, give up to Jackson. Jackson bounce off 1 tackle, almost bounces off a 2nd tackle. Ooh, this will bring up 3rd and about 6 now. Machine Slade, excuse me.
Machine got so much running, got tripped up at the last second. He does not get tripped up, gone. He is gone. Nobody's catching him.
Sorry about that, Machine Slade. I'm sounding like Vern Lundquist. When he comes to Georgia games, they give it up to Todd Marshall and Keith Gurley. And
except Vern Lundquist has got a bottle of Jackson. You just have water.
So here we go with the jumbo set. 3rd and 6 at the 45. I thought somebody moved off sides, but hey, we'll take the 1st down on that little scamper.
They can't stop the run.
It's that run right up the middle.
The offensive line is essentially making this like Machine's running. He's Moses running through the Red Sea right now. They are just so much running, but a huge hole. Machine's just like, oh, thank you, 1st down. And he's so fast that he gets to that 10 yards in seconds, and it's really gorgeous to watch.
Whitaker out of the pistol. Whitaker rolls to his right. Whitaker looks, he's got pressure, and he just throws it away. As he gets drilled, it looked like a little bit of late contact to me, but
he wants it too. He's asking the ref, hey ref, where's that late contact? But well, good job of Machine at play action pass. Yeah, who called that? Me. Anyway, rolling out to his right. That's a good job finding some open men. He had an open guy, but I think he saw that pressure coming. He's like, all right, I don't want to get hit, try to complete some as I throw. I'm just going to throw it out of bounds. We'll go 2nd down and we'll try again.
That's what they do. 2nd and 10 at the 48 in Woodstock territory. Give up to Machine, which they cannot stop, even though they stopped him for about a 3-yard gain, excuse me. So this will bring up another 3rd down. So far, since the first quarter, 3rd down's been charmed for us.
3rd down, converted the last 4, all on run plays too. So what do you think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna run it.
I say play action pass.
Oh, okay. Why don't you think of something else to say? You should stop taking my ideas.
3rd and 8 at the 46.
Looking louder.
Here we go out of the shotgun this time. Roswell rotating some players on offense around. Whitaker takes it, has good timing. And, incomplete pass. He threw into a lot of traffic.
I still like that pass. I like that pass to Lawson Duncan.
Grant Smith.
Oh, Grant Smith is back.
Grant Smith, yep.
Grant Smith, ladies and gentlemen, had some back problems just like Josh Limbo. We thought he would be out for the year. But after apparently some successful rehabilitation, he's getting some runs at tight end and wide receiver, replacing Hunter. So excuse me, not Lawson Duncan, Grant Smith. I like that play because essentially what Grant did is he ran about 7 yards, planted his feet, turned around, ball was right there. But then he just got swarmed. But I don't mind that pass play because as soon as he turns around, the ball's going to be right there. So it's either we're catching it or nobody's catching it. That case, nobody caught it. I like that play call. He didn't really throw it into coverage. He just threw it right there, and it was getting to him as Woodstock was swarming. So I still like the play call. I like the pass, and I like the execution. Just good job by Woodstock to knock the ball down before it got to his hands.
So DiRoberto into punt. Woodstock loads the box with 10 players. DiRoberto, high punt, gets this one off. No block on this one. Ball takes a Woodstock hop, but it'll be down by Roswell. Ref will spot the ball at, looks as though, the 19-yard line. So great punt by DiRoberto. They brought the house on that one. Still, finally was able to get the punt off cleanly, and it was a great punt too.
And it also looked like he might have, even though he got it off cleanly, it was a good punt. He was rushing it. He knows that, okay, the past 2 punts have been blocked. So I need to get this punt on. Snap, as soon as he got the snap, punt the ball. Boom. Right there. Good execution, great punt. Giving Woodstock some very tough field position to start.
So with 6:19 left to play in the second quarter, your score is still Roswell 8, Woodstock 7. An official timeout on the play. An earlier indication we had before the fourth down was a sideline warning. First is just a warning, but the second time it was against Woodstock, so second time the team is penalized for it. So no flag on the play. So
and what most of the time they do, if they give sideline warnings, they give them to both teams. He's saying, hey, we're not going to put up with this stuff. Get your players back. You guys get back. Get off my field. Unless you're, of course, in the game.
So the give on the play goes nowhere, and in fact it goes backwards. A big loss for Woodstock on that play.
Good job by Roswell. More pressure in the backfield. Swallowed him up before he could get anywhere. Great job. Now, after this happened 3 times now. After a loss of a run play by Woodstock, they look to throw the ball. Probably would see the same thing here.
And he goes to play action, gets by one tackler, and gets enough for the first down. Taken down at the 35. Quick play action pass. Gives Woodstock the first down with 5:46 left to play in the half.
Reagan Amos catches the ball, does a good job of cutting inside, making the Roswell defender miss. Great job by the young Woodstock wide receiver, only a sophomore, getting some positive yards and getting the first down. Also, some more great pressure from the Roswell defensive line. They got back there. They made him throw it really quickly, just hit an open guy downfield, but it's still a good job by the Roswell offensive line for pressuring him. They've had about 8 or 9 hurries. 2 sacks now? 2 right there? Possibly 1. I think it was 2. And then a couple tackles for losses in the backfield when they tried to run the ball. So the defense is getting the pressure out. Secondary's just got to lock down on him. Good secondary. Lock down on him, stay with the guy, take another pick back. This time keep your feet, take it all the way back to the end zone for a Hornet 6.
Yeah, Roswell called timeout on that play, but I saw one of the Woodstock offensive linemen, number 62, get a little bit angry. He got his helmet knocked off somehow.
Again?
He was pretty upset, telling the ref, they keep hitting me. In my opinion, I'd just say, hey, dude, tighten up the chin straps a little bit.
I know, that's what chin straps are for. Is if your helmet keeps coming off, you're obviously not doing something right. Football is a physical game. If your helmet's going to come off, you're not doing something right. It's not our fault that we're hitting you in the mouth.
Yeah, and our defensive line's a pretty classy defensive
right.
line. They hardly ever get called for penalties, ever.
And the only time I've ever seen them get called for a penalty is I think we were playing the Russians back in, the Cold War or something like that. It's been that long.
Oh, Lord. Robinson takes the carry up. He gets about 3 yards on the carry. This will bring up about 2nd and 7. They're going to mark, or 2nd and 6. They're going to mark the ball at the 39-yard line.
All plays close to the 40-yard line.
We got 2nd and 6.
Yeah, second and 6 is where they're going to mark it.
We have a stoppage and it's a penalty. Just as I say that, just as I say our defense doesn't get any penalties. It's a 5-yard incidental face mask. So that's one of those, okay, I'm coming to tackle you. Oops, accidentally touched it.
Yeah, it's one of those wrong time, wrong place with the hand.
I'm sorry. Probably got upset. I'm sorry.
2nd and 1 at the 44 now. Give up the middle, and Robinson squirts his way through, crosses the 50 barely, but it'll be a first down for Woodstock.
Good tackle by Devontae Hill. Make sure he doesn't get any more yards than what he got. Great run by Woodstock. Woodstock got that really nice run on that play, but a great job by Roswell making sure he doesn't get up into open field.
So Agner gives up the middle, and Roswell and Woodstock now basically running the same plays almost, just out of different formations, trying to go right up the middle at these defenses.
Run the ball, run the ball. Oh, we're going to run the ball. Hey, guys, guess what we're doing next play? Hey, we're running the ball. It's 4th down, yeah, run the ball.
2nd and 6, ball's now at the 46-yard line. Or 2nd and 7, excuse me, with 5 minutes left to play in this second quarter. This game's gone by fast.
I know, it's
just now 8:10, and we have less than 5 minutes left to play in the first half. And pass is complete. Big play for Woodstock right over the middle. Man taken down at the 25. That was number 10. We don't have him on our roster.
so, actually, I think now that I looked at it again, that looks like a 2. Let's see who it is. But it's a good job. Drop back. Good coverage, though, but even just a better job by, that looks like number 12.
Big tight end.
Daniel Arenas. And Daniel Arenas just does a good job getting open space and making a good catch.
And on that first down play, Robinson, about 3-yard shoot right up the middle. 2nd and 7 now. Ball be spotted at the 20.
Spotted, whew. Love it. That's so much better than spotted. This is spotted now.
It's like an aggressive spot.
I know.
So Agner looking, rolls out to his right, finds his tight end. Oh, somebody lost a helmet on that.
That one's a Roswell player.
Yep. So,
it's Justin Victorian coming off the sideline.
Dude's trying to lay some lumber to some people tonight.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. If your helmet pops up, go get some water, make sure you don't have a concussion, and get back on the field.
Yep. 1st and 10 now for Woodstock at the 10. They're driving now, knocking on the door of that end zone.
If Woodstock scores, I wouldn't be surprised if they went for 2, try to do the equalizer.
Yeah, try to stay in this game.
But I look for Roswell holding to a field goal here.
Yeah, the defensive line keyed in on the run there for the big stop. So this is only now 2nd and 8. Ball spotted at the 8. And Roswell rushing it, rotating men in and out.
Interesting stat from Woodstock. Woodstock has only a 40% touchdown percentage in the red zone. They most of the time kick field goals.
See what they do here. Well, loss on the play. He'll be tackled at around the 13-yard line. So this will now be 3rd and goal from the 13.
So now if you're Roswell, what you're doing is you're dropping into a zone coverage, you're playing the flats, and then you're playing the end zone. Because they got to score on this play. If it's an incomplete pass, they're kicking a field goal. If they don't get it, they're kicking a field goal. So what you have to do is you got to play that end zone. Nothing over your head. Keep everything in front of you, and then if they complete it, you got to wrap up.
So Agner being chased, flag on the play, probably going to be holding. Agner launches it to the end zone, and
tip drill.
Tip drill goes to the ground. Oh. So great play by the Hornet defenders. Again, like you said, just make sure the ball doesn't go over your head. 3 Hornet defenders covering 1 man in the end zone.
Great job. That was
Agner gave him a ton of time to get back there too.
That was Agner. Okay, 5 people coming at me. I'm just going to lob it up. Takes a big hit. Great job of Roswell getting him out of pressure. I would think this would be holding.
Justin Agner needs to play like Justin Agner and stop trying to be like famous Jameis down at Florida State. He's trying a little too hard in my opinion.
Isn't he? Oh, I love him.
No. Stud doesn't begin to describe Jameis Winston, the true is he a true freshman?
No, he's a redshirt
freshman at Florida State. Now I know why. Who was it? The coach's son that was playing backup quarterback last year.
Trickett.
Yeah, Trickett left. I now understand why.
And our backup quarterback, who's I think is a junior right
Who
now.
he beat out for the starting job.
But barely.
Yeah, it was close in
Barely.
spring during summer ball.
We have two very tough quarterbacks in Tallahassee.
Kick is up, and the kick is barely good. Almost had a big block there. So that Woodstock takes a 10-8 lead with 2:57 left to play in this first half. And now Roswell doesn't get the ball back to start the second half. So a score, field goal, touchdown, whatever, gives you the lead in halftime. Right. So anything is good right now. They just have to take care of that ball and find the end zone.
Get in the red zone. Get yourself some points before halftime. Now let's go back to that kick. That was great pressure by Roswell. Almost blocked it on that. But that kicker barely hooked it in.
Oh,
I was watching that going, ooh, get right. Fall short. Do something. And now we have something falling from the ground. I don't know what it is. But
the Flowers getting in the air.
If you look at that play, if you look at the field goal, if you look at what just happened, he barely makes the field goal. That gives Roswell a huge advantage. Because let's say the ball is at the Roswell 35, 4th and 10. That looks like it'd be too far for this kicker to kick it, which is going to force them to go for it. And everybody knows that if you stop somebody on a 4th down, that is the biggest momentum switch.
Yep.
There is nothing more. There's no bigger momentum switch than a 4th down turnover, or maybe a pick six or a fumble, a scoop and score. But other than just a plain play, if you stop them on 4th down, that's really devastating to the offense and really devastating to everybody else.
McCauley does not take this. He looked at it, but Roswell has a big hole. We got a returner. He's at the 45 to 50. Breaks another tackle at the 45 and taken down at the 40. Roswell, with 2:48 left to play in this first half, has great field position right now.
Good job. You know what I love the other play? I love, as we're going to see right here, I love McCauley. Watch McCauley. He lets the ball go, lets it bounce in front of him, and Machine makes a great cut. Right here, though, I would like to see him cut this way. Cut to his right, get away from that kicker. He cuts to the right, he gets that touchdown. But he stays on the path ahead, runs over the kicker, and still gives Roswell great field position at the 40 with 2:47 left. Now Roswell can take their time. They don't have to rush anything.
Yeah.
They've got a timeout, but they can just slowly take the ball down the field. Like that 4-yard gain, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. A little 4 or 5 yard gain. Big tight end Kendall Smith again in on the play. Great catch. Brings up 2nd and 5. Roswell. Ball be spotted at the 35. So far, Roswell, you winding that clock down a little bit. They have momentum. Yes, Woodstock scored, but momentum, thy name is Roswell right now. Shane dropped for about a 2-yard loss, so this will be about 3rd and 8 on the play coming up.
This could be an interesting play call. So you got there's 2 minutes left in the game, 2 minutes left in the half.
And 2 timeouts in your pocket.
And it's 3rd and 7. Do you throw the ball or do you run the ball? Because if you get to the 31 and you're short, Shavy Bash can knock that in. But if you throw the ball and it's an incomplete pass, that's a little out of his range, and Roswell's going to be forced to punt. But if you throw the ball and it's an incomplete pass, it stops the clock. So this is going to be an interesting play call from Coach Ford on this 3rd down.
Quick pass out to McCauley. He gets close, but still not enough. So this will bring up about 4th and 3 right now. Just under 1:30 left to play in this half.
Great play call. He hit him in the flats right there. Stayed in bounds, kick, tick, 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 clock is running. Got a nice 4-yard gain on that play. That was a great play call by Coach Ford. And now with a 4th and 3 situation, and the way you've been running the ball, you go for it. But Roswell's going to take a timeout here. They're going to talk it over right now.
Coach Ford calling for it on the side.
Great timeout. This is the last timeout you're going to need all half. You can't take them to halftime with you. You don't get them next half. Take them now. Talk about what you're going to run, hook and ladder, and just pound the ball at them, get those 3 yards, and then get on the ball and spike it. I'm also a little surprised that they're not giving Shabby a chance to kick this. Because right now the ball is spotted at the 33-yard line. Back him up 7 yards at the 40, add 10 to the end zone. That's a 50-yard field goal. Watching him in practice, he knocked a 55-yarder in practice. It was a beautiful kick, too. It was just...
Yeah, Coach Ford sending his offense out. 4th and 3 at the 33 with 1:15 left to play in this first half.
What he is thinking right now is, it's a close game, it's too far to kick a field goal, and it's too close to punt it. So we're going to go for it, we're going to get this first down, and then we're going to worry from there. And then if you don't get it, the way your defense has been playing, they can stop them down here. Because it's still right there, it's not the best field position. Okay, you take over on your own 33-yard line, I mean, that's not the best field position ever. But I like the play to go for it. Coach Ford's got some guts going for it too, but I think he's going to execute right here.
So here we go, 4th and 3 at the 33. Put a man in motion. Whitaker looks, he's got a lot of time. Throws to the ground, and it is incomplete. Tried to get it low to the receiver. Would have had the first down had he got the ball in there, but it was just a little too low.
Great play call.
Oh yeah, I love the play call. Great attack on it.
Great play call. Great route. Just got to get that ball up. He's fine. Just got to get that ball up. Probably couldn't see it.
Now I was down there on the field at warm-ups, and I was watching both Matt Corey and James Whitaker throw passes. These kids can throw.
They've got cannons.
Yeah, I'm about to say these kids can put some zip on the ball, but they can also they're pretty accurate. For being a junior in high school, the kid is pretty accurate. So to get that ball down there, it's a lot harder than it looks. Agner forced to take it out himself. I don't know what they called, but apparently somebody heard something else.
That little miscommunication between the sideline and the quarterback, Agner, but like I said, that's another reason why you go for it there. It's like, all right, you're at the 33-yard line, you score on us. You can't score on our defense, and our defense is playing so well, drops him in the backfield, and now it's really too far with 44 seconds left to even try for a touchdown. I think Woodstock's just going to sit on the ball at this point unless he gets picked off right here.
And very close, incomplete. Great coverage by Shakur Jackson on that play. Staying with that wide receiver step for step.
Absolutely. Stayed with him. Didn't let him out of his sight. And then as soon as that ball was in his range, bam, knocked it down. Beautiful. And now, with 3rd and 15 here.
Yeah, 3rd and 15 with 33 seconds left.
If you're Roswell, the only problem is you're looking for that incomplete pass because it stops the clock. Fortunately, with no more timeouts left, see, now they're just going to run it, and they're just going to let it.
They give up to Robinson, gets back this will be about 4th and 9 coming up.
See, what's going to happen now is Woodstock's going to let that clock run out the rest of the way until there's about 2 seconds left. Because you got the 24-second play clock. And when the ball was down, it was about 27. So, unless I could be wrong, but I think Woodstock might be forced to run a play here.
Looks as though some of the Woodstock players are starting to head
to
the head of the locker rooms, and that's what we'll do. You're scored halftime. They just killed the clock. You're scored halftime. Woodstock 10, Roswell 8. Roswell got a lot of fight in them, and it's homecoming in Roswell. Cardiac Hornets at halftime. These guys come back to play and fight in that second half.
The score is not reflecting how well Roswell's playing.
Oh no, they're playing great ball.
Roswell's playing great football. They're doing those things right on the field, and the score doesn't reflect that. Roswell is winning this football game in every aspect except for the score. Unfortunately, that's the thing that matters at the end. But Roswell is winning the game up on the line, in the running game, in the passing game. I honestly think that Roswell's going to come out, figure out what they did wrong, and they're going to come out in the second half, and they're going to put a couple touchdowns up on the board.
I'm about to say, the way the defense is playing, they should get one stop in the second half, or one stop to start the second half. This could be all she wrote. This could be all she wrote with Roswell winning. So look for a strong second half, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the halftime festivities for Homecoming 2013. Also honoring the first Roswell Hall of Fame class for Roswell Athletics, and welcoming back the class of 1986. Enjoy the halftime festivities. We'll see you in the second half.
The athletic department at Roswell High School is proud of our continuing partnership with North Fulton Hospital, which provides our student athletes with an athletic trainer for all home sporting events on our campus this year. North Fulton Hospital has a commitment to quality that delivers the best and safest medical care possible for Roswell High School student athletes and our community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to turn the mic over to Mr. Steve Lower for the presentation of our lovely 2013 Ladies of the Homecoming Court.
Hello. guys help me get this undone? You guys help me get this undone some so I can get...
Shake it out.
Check 1, 2. Good evening and welcome to Roswell High School's 2013 Homecoming Halftime Celebration. My name is Steve Moeller and I will be announcing tonight's presentation of the 2013 Girls Homecoming Court, brought to you by our Student Council. How about now? Oh, can't see. How's the mic? Brought to you by our Student Council under the leadership of faculty sponsor Beth Ball and executive co-presidents Havana Fox and Nick Guagliardo. This year's theme is Under the Sea. The boys' court was introduced before the game. The homecoming king and prince will be announced at tomorrow night's dance at the Doubletree Hotel. Let's start the celebration. Tonight marks the kickoff of Pennies for Patience. We are joined by two Pennies for... Can we get the microphone louder? I did. Did you get it? Okay, try this again. Tonight marks the kickoff of Pennies for Patience. We're joined by two Pennies for Patience honored heroes, Roswell North Elementary student Rachel Buckner and RHS student Leighton Reed. Rachel and Leighton will be assisting with the crowning of this year's Homecoming Princess and Homecoming Queen. We would also like to start a new tradition here at Roswell. We want to recognize Rachel Buckner as the 2013 RHS Varsity Football Team Sweetheart. She is being escorted by her father, Scott Buckner. The freshman class is represented by Mia Kovaci. Freshman court member Mia Kovaci is escorted by her father, Mark Kovaci. Mia's interests include wakeboarding, camping, running, swimming, and hiking. Our sophomore class representatives on homecoming court are Evie Chilton and Misha White. Sophomore court Evie Chilton is escorted by her father, Bo Chilton. Evie is a member of the RHS cross-country team. She also likes to read books and watch old movies. She has amazing parents and three little sisters. Sophomore court member Misha White is escorted by her father, Reginald White, Sr. Misha is a cheerleader for the JV football and basketball teams. She is also a member of the RHS track team. She also volunteers for North Fulton Community Charities. Next are the four junior class representatives on homecoming court: Emily Bailey, Maddie Carno, Sonali Prabhu, and Cassidy Samkuli. Junior court member Emily Bailey is escorted by her father, Joseph Bailey. Emily is a member of the video broadcast crew. She is interested in theater, reading, drawing, and Japanese culture. Junior Corps member Maddie Carno is escorted by her brother Nick Carno. Maddie is a member of the RHS Marching Band and Color Guard. Junior Corps member Sonali Prabhu is escorted by her father, Raj Prabhu. Sonali is an RHS cheerleader and a member of the Student Council. In the future, she hopes to be a pharmacist. Junior Corps member Cassidy Semkuli is escorted by her father, Brian Semkuli. Cassidy is leader for the Flood Club, plays soccer, and volunteers at the Roswell Nursing Home. Finally, we come to quite possibly the best senior class, the class of 2014. These four lovely young ladies are our homecoming corps representatives: Maddie Cox, Avery Donaldson, India Desai, and Kristen Jensen. Senior Corps member Maddie Cox is escorted by her father, Ranger Bill. She takes joy in playing in the FCA Worship Band, representing the Roswell Marching Band as Spirit Captain, and thrift shopping on the weekends. And now, Foxy Coxey wants to ask you, Roswell Hornets, what does the fox say? She wants to save the world one wink at a time. Senior Corps member Avery Donaldson is escorted by her father, Steve Donaldson. Avery is a four-year varsity softball letterman and is the Student Council Executive Vice President. She is a member of NHS, Beta Club, and SAD Club. Avery would like to thank her parents who have always supported her in all of her endeavors. After high school, she plans to attend Georgia Tech and possibly major in biomedical engineering. Senior Corps member India Eduse, escorted by her mother, Tina Jones. India is the co-captain of the varsity basketball cheerleading squad and a 2012 VIP Awards recipient. She is a core completer in cosmetology and a member of Red Bull. After high school, she plans to go to Valdosta State University to major in psychology. Senior Corps member Kristen Jensen is escorted by her father, Jerry Jensen. Kristen plays violin in the RHS Chamber Corps Orchestra, is an NHS member, and is vice president of the National English Honor Society. She likes movies and long walks on the beach. After high school, she plans to go to college and medical school to become an orthopedic surgeon. Tonight, our queen will be crowned by the RHS 2012 Homecoming Queen, Gracie Dover. Gracie is being escorted by her brother, Daniel Dover. Gracie is a freshman at the University of Alabama and a member of Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority. She is majoring in American Studies. Roll Tide. The Queen and Princess were selected by the senior class. They were selected not only for their physical beauty, but also for their personality and involvement in school. Okay. This year's Roswell Homecoming Princess for 2013 is Miss India Ndususe. Now, the announcements for which you have been waiting. The homecoming queen of Roswell High School for 2013 is Miss Maddie Cox. Tomorrow's homecoming dance, Under the Sea, should be fabulous. Thank you, Gracie, for turning to crown our new princess and queen. Congratulations to India and Maddie. Good night, everybody. She's coming unglued, Mary.
Congratulations to the 2013 Roswell Homecoming Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner of the girls basketball 50-50 raffle. Our winner tonight is Lee Wagner. Lee Wagner, if you are still here, please meet the representatives on the lacrosse end of the field at the ticket gate. Once again, the winner of tonight's 50-50 goes to Lee Wagner. Please meet the basketball participants at the ticket gate on the lacrosse end of the field. At this time, our cheerleaders and members of the National Honor Society will be coming through the stands to collect participants. Please feel free to donate change, dollars, or checks. If you are going to give us a check, please be payable to LLS. On behalf of all our art heroes tonight, thank you for your generosity and
Do you need any help?
Nah.
I just want you to know I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
No, really, you can have it.
Okay. Thanks.
Makes me feel good.
Cheer out.
Hey, kid. Catch.
Whoa, thanks, Mean Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can help Roswell High School win $100,000. Roswell High School is participating in Celebrate My Drive, a program that's all about driving safely so that you arrive safely. It's also about winning $100,000 for the school and a concert. Right now, students, parents, and all fans of Roswell, you need to pull out your cell phones. Log on to www.celebratemydrive.com. That's www.celebratemydrive, that's one word, celebratemydrive.com. Click on join and vote for RHS. Then we need you to make the safe driving commitment once a day, every day, for the next 9 days through October the 26th. Please invite your friends and family members who are 14 years or older.
All right, and we welcome you back to the start of the second half, about 3 minutes away. But now, first of all, we're going to send it down to Alex Berger on the sideline. He's got a Coach Ford with him. Alex, what did you got?
We're here with Coach Jones, defensive coordinator. Coach, how's the defense performed in the first half?
Well, overall, we've done pretty well. We've had a few mental errors, which has led to giving them points. We correct the mental errors. I think we'll be all right.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Alex. Sorry about the mix-up with Coach Ford. That's actually Coach Jones on the field. But anyway, our score now at halftime was 10-8. So we'll open up the third quarter with that. It's the score with Wheeler receiving the ball to start the second half. And I just got to say, hey, defense has stopped them. They can keep doing it now.
I'm just saying, like I said before we went to break, Roswell's winning the game. They've got more rushing yards, more passing yards. Defense is playing a lot better. They've only had one touchdown drive. You got to capitalize when you get down past the 50.
I agree, but we're about 1:16 left to play before the end of halftime, so should be a good second half. And Roswell, very, very good team second half. They are a second half team for sure. So especially they're a fourth quarter team, the Cardiac Hornets basically in that fourth quarter.
They basically are that team that says, all right, go out there and play, and we're going to go into halftime. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is this, do this, and this, and they come out and they punch them in the mouth. They're a second half team. They were a second half team against Etowah, came away with a loss, but the score at halftime was 35-7 Etowah. The final score of the game was 38-36. I don't know how it became like that. Maybe it was, excuse me. It was, what was the score? It was 36. I'm getting all my numbers mixed up. Yeah, it was 35-7 at halftime, and then they ended up kicking a field goal, and then whatnot. So they are definitely a second half team. And then against Wheeler, it was tied up 10-10 going into halftime. Roswell ended up winning the game 21-19. Yeah, 21-19.
So Roswell got a lot of fight in them.
Once again, we'd like to welcome our returning alumni class of 1988.
I will say this, though. This has been a very fast game. We're just finished with halftime, and it is 8:45 at night, or just past 8:45. Adam, you may be able to get to Clemson before midnight.
I know. I'm kind of really glad this game's going quickly. I leave straight from here to head to Clemson.
Staying with a friend or staying at a hotel?
I'm staying with a friend. I'm trying to pull this in at a frat house, and
best of luck.
My so-called homecoming date, who is a senior right now, and her sister goes to Clemson. She's going to Clemson, and I'm trying to get something worked out with the fraternity that's partnered with her sister's sorority, and we're gonna try to work something out. If not, I'll sleep on the street. I'll be fine.
Oh gosh. Good thing Clemson's not a hostile place like sometimes Athens can be, but should be in good hands.
Our teacher supportive, Mr. Scott's up here. Mr. Scott, you want to say anything? No? You should just sit there drinking your $1 sweet tea. Did you pay that with coupons?
Hey, don't knock Dollar Sweet Tea. Dollar Sweet Tea is some good stuff.
It is good stuff. It's a great deal.
I'll tell you what, Quick Trip has some of the best deals on drinks.
Oh my God, 69 cents large.
It's like 44 ounces. Dude, you could take one of those, chug it on the way, get up 85.
I need my Monster.
All right,
I'm drinking one now, so I probably shouldn't drink another one.
Well, here we go at the start of the second half. Kick will go down to the 1. Returner up to the 20 and is down at around, the 23-yard line, 24-yard line.
Looked like it went in the back of the end zone, but then again, I guess it wasn't. But yeah, I'm really excited about this weekend. Excited to go watch Florida State meet up on Clemson, hopefully, knock on wood.
The only thing against Florida State that I say is this is Florida State's first real test. This may be their only actual test the whole season.
Winner of this game gets a shot in the national championship. I'm calling it right now. And I know you might say it's our first test, but putting 2 points up on Maryland's pretty impressive.
What's also a little bit impressive is the first carry to Donovan Brand gets about 15 yards on the play in Woodstock, moving the ball on first down.
They've been doing that a lot, but then after that first down, they kind of stopped. And it was still a good job by Roswell getting that tackle, make sure he doesn't get any more yards on the play.
So here we go, Agner out of the gun. Agner gives up, carry to Brand, and Brand gets stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. May have even lost about a yard, about maybe half a yard.
Good tackle by Pat Sheehan, getting in the backfield, wrapping up the defender. Looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage, thought he lost around the play, but it's a good job getting that pressure, gang tackling, make sure he doesn't get anywhere. Good job by the Roswell defense.
So 2nd and 10, ball spot at the 40, Agner, play action. Rolls to his right. Agner throws a floater to the stands, actually caught by one of his fellow teammates on the sideline. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. I also wanted to note, at halftime, I talked to our friends that are also here from 680, the fan local Atlanta sports radio station, about that block punt that we thought was recovered. And I asked them, I said, what did you guys think? And they said, our friends from 680, they're like, yep, we saw it was hit by Woodstock. But they said a lot was going on. We didn't know who hit it first. They said Roswell may have touched it first. But at the same time,
I watched it fall straight into the Woodstock guy's hands. Like, I don't understand. You got to make that call. What a hit.
Agner's pass is broken up. Great play, Josh Salimbo. Great play. Just read it perfectly.
Great coverage. Great tip drill. Great hit. Woo! That quarterback got knocked back to the 3rd grade. Hey, you still accepting students? I think the quarterback might need a teacher now because he got hit hard.
Rolling admission at Roswell North.
Yes.
You come in, your parents fill out the forms, and we'll sign you up. Put you in classes.
Good. Teach him how to paint again.
Something like that. Somewhat of a low punt by McCauley. He'll be fielded at his 20-yard line. That's a Roswell take over. 1st and 10 and throwing 20 now. Woodstock came out right, punched him in the mouth, first down. But then Roswell came back and said, not so much.
Great. It's a good stop. Good stop by Roswell. That's exactly what they needed to get the offense the ball back, because the offense has been controlling the pace of this game, and they're going to do it right now, I believe, when they run the hook and ladder. If they run the hook and ladder.
Coach Ford's going to listen to the replay and be like, Adam, look, we're not running the hook and ladder. And he's also going to say it in Spanish, too.
It's like, we're not running El Ladder hookup.
So here we go.
Close enough.
10:57 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Roswell takes over. Machine takes the ball, and he's trying to get yards. He was trying to go right, but knocked back for a short loss on the play. So this will bring up 2nd and 11.
That's just good pressure by Woodstock. Didn't really have anywhere to run on that play. It's great pressure by Woodstock. Can't really do much when there's a lot of guys in the backfield. But
you missed it, man. That cheerleader did not want to be on
that
TV.
Note, what I was noticing is Woodstock, they brought the house on that play. I look for Roswell to maybe hit somebody on a quick little 5-yard slant, get a big chunk of yards if they bring the house again.
And here we go, Corey, pump fakes, has to rush, but he cannot find an open receiver in time, and he'll be sacked for a loss. Whitaker, be marked at the 12-yard line.
Whitaker took a hard hit.
Whitaker, I'm sorry.
Getting
like Vern Lundquist again.
Once again, keeping the ball, doesn't throw anything stupid, doesn't throw a pick, doesn't fumble the ball. It's a good job by James in keeping that football. Didn't really have anybody open. It was good coverage downfield, but still a good job by James keeping that football tucked in and make sure that there's no turnover.
So this is 3rd and 19 at Roswell's 11. Woodstock showing man coverage. Dump it out into the flat. And Machine gets about 6 yards on the 6 yards on the pass. But this will put Roswell in punting situation. I expect Woodstock to again try to bring the house.
I mean, they've done it the past 3 punts. Why not try it again? But I like that play by Roswell because you don't want to force it downfield to something that's not open and risk an interception or a fumble or something like that. So just a little screen pass, catches the ball, gets some positive yards, and trying to give the Stallion back there a little breathing room.
Yep, and they do. They load the box with 9 players. And they do block it. And this ball will take a bounce. Watch the call in the end zone. They will take a safety in the end zone. So that gives Woodstock 2 points, and they will get the ball back on this next play. So with 8:52 left to play, Woodstock is up 12-8. This is like either a high-scoring baseball game or just a low-scoring basketball game.
This is A, an interesting score. B, noting that is the 3rd block punt now, which is not good. Special teams, we've got a great special teams unit. But I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe
we haven't allowed a block punt since tonight.
Right, we haven't allowed one since we played the Russians in the
Cold War.
I'm almost positive that Rocky Balboa was there. Anyway, he was in the stands.
My God.
He was just looking around. Anyway, they've got a really great special teams unit, and this is very rare. We don't give up block punts, let alone 2, let alone 3. So the special teams coach, he's got it. He'll be fine. He'll rally the troops, tell them what they need to do, and they're gonna be fine.
But you know what? When you send 9 guys in at one time,
It's
odds
really
are you're
hard
going to
to
block
block.
a punt eventually.
That's really hard to block. Now I would try this, maybe. I'm just crazy. Then again, if they're sending 9 guys, what you do is so you have your line. You have your line that's blocking, and they're sending 9 guys. You know that they're coming. What you do is if they're bringing the house with nobody covering, have the end break off, put in a tight end or a wide receiver to block, and have him break off. And as soon as DiRoberto catches it, just a little lob to him. Because if nobody's around him and if they're all coming in trying to block the punt, then Daniel could complete a pass and get a really big chunk of yards. Great coverage.
Yep.
That was great coverage.
Yeah, on the punt after the safety is taken down by first contact at the 41. So Woodstock will take it 1st and 10 at their own 41. 84, Kendall Smith on the play. Tight end playing a little bit of linebacker. Back to your fake punt. Georgia did it last year in the SEC championship against Alabama. Caught Alabama and Nick Saban off guard. So I mean, even the best teams can get fooled by the fake punt.
I'm just saying, if you're bringing the house, you got to do something. Okay, that's the 3rd time they blocked it. If they're bringing the house, just say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Daniel DiRoberto, the Stallion, this is on you. If you're getting pressure, we're going to have that tight end pop out. If you think you can get it off, if you think you can hit him in the flats, get that first down, do it. If you think you can punt it away, punt first, fake second.
So on 2nd and 7, they give up to their back, Aaron Robinson. He gets about 2 yards on the play, so this will bring up about 3rd and 5. Ball will be spotted at the 45-yard, or just outside that 45-yard line.
Great job by Roswell, keeping the play in front of them, making sure that they do not get a lot of yards on the play.
So Agner gives up to the back. He does not get the first down. But before 4th down, we're going to send it down to Alex on the sidelines. Alex, what do you got, or who do you have?
Stop is made by number 40, Sam Van Yee. He's on 4th down and 2.
Never mind. We'll come back to Alex in a second. So on 4th and 2 at the 49.
I think Alex was a little dazed at our beautiful Roswell cheerleaders. I know, I walked down there. You know, I said I was going to go watch the homecoming. He jumped.
Looking for the false start, or looking for the encroachment, and sadly Wheeler got it. But Let's see. Yep, they're going to give it
They're
to
gonna-
Wheeler. I was about to say
come
that
on.
Wheeler did not. They said, I guess. Or I mean, Woodstock. Excuse me. Woodstock did not move first.
That's a
5-yard penalty gives Roswell the first, or gives Woodstock the first down into Roswell territory.
Anyway, I said I was going down there to watch the homecoming festivities, when really I was just going to go flirt with the
So
cheerleaders.
now we're going to send it down to Alex, who is with a cheerleader. Alex, what do you got, or who do you have?
Okay, I'm here with Dominique, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Dominique, and what grade are you in?
12.
12th, okay. I see that you have this creative megaphone here.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go with this style?
Well, no one had ever done lights before, and there's guidelines as to what you can do, so I just decided to do lights because no one had done it before, and my parents just put it together for me.
Cool, cool. How long have you been cheerleading?
For about 5 years.
Cool. Do you want to do that once you go to college?
Maybe like for football, but not competition. Just
Okay, cool. That's all I got. Back up to you guys.
Thanks again, Alex. That's the coolest megaphone we've ever seen. Actually has like Christmas lights on, except they're green and white lights.
I want one.
I was about to say, that's a nice megaphone. I've never seen a light up megaphone before, so that takes some talent, some skill, and a little bit of Pinterest thrown in. And there was a penalty on the last play.
Great hit.
Another flag on the play, but the hit, is that Justin Victorian again?
That was a good hit by J-Vic.
Just leveling the player.
He's definitely putting on a show today. And this one looks like it's going against the Wolverines. But yeah, so where is our, decorative headsets? I thought we were getting those. We had 3 weeks to do this and we still didn't get them. I blame the director.
Adam, I blame lack of ideas on Pinterest.
No creativity.
Adam, if you want a glitterized headset that looks like Kesha would wear, by all means, I think you take that upon yourself.
Do you think Kesha would go on a date with me if I had a glitter headset?
I think, depending on what mood she's in at that time, I think Kesha would go on a date with a lot of guys. Or a lot of different types of guys. Not at the same time, obviously, but, she would say yes to different dates with guys. We bring a blitz, they throw a screen pass, and it looks like Brand gets wrapped up great on that screen pass. Donovan Brand was not able to get outside the tackle.
Great play by Roswell.
This'll
Keep it
bring
over
up
to
a
the outside.
Big third down.
Where is the yellow handkerchief? Come on. There was clear block in the back. I'll take the replay on that one, Andrew, if you've got it. I really would like to see this. But still a great job keeping him away from everybody. Great pressure, forces the bad screen. You gotta make that call. Come on, man.
So Agner looks, he's brilliant pressured. One man gets by him, but he throws the ball low and incomplete. So Woodstock is in an interesting situation. 4th and very long, 4th and 26. Punting formation should be happening now.
Third down.
Oh, excuse me, correction. 3rd and 26 now.
Third and a mile. But that was great pressure. A little overcommitted, but still forced him to the outside. And then another big hit coming from Devontae. Forces a bad throw. Great play. I still want my flag. Like, I'm a lacrosse referee. I will run to my car right now, grab my flag, and throw it for him.
I still think we would get a flag for that.
I don't.
So they throw the screen again, bring the huge blitz, and he is met immediately. Probably lost a yard or two on that play.
Sam Van
They
Eek.
read that perfectly.
Sam Van Eek was getting blocked on the play. A great job. See, what happened on the play was he had his hands extended inside between the offensive numbers. As we're going to see right here on the replay. So as we can see, great pressure, getting everybody in, forces a screen pass, gets off of him. He knows exactly where he's going, shakes off the defender, boom, right there, ain't got nowhere to go. Great job by Sam Van Eek of getting away from the blocker and getting onto the Woodstock runner. Oh look, another flag. Where's our flag? So you're going to call us for that, but I don't get my call for blocking the back? Come on.
They're going to tack on a holding penalty, a defensive holding penalty. So it'll be 3rd and 18. Ball be spotted at the 39-yard line.
Where's Ron?
I'm about to say, some of these calls, thank God the official with the time clock up here has the sheet with all the calls on it, so I know exactly what the penalties are.
I think Ron Cherry's out there doing the game.
Agner, deep pass, incomplete. Very close, but coverage. Very well defended on
Good
that.
defense. Wide receiver heard footsteps, got nervous with the ball, and then as soon as that ball hit the guy's hands, wow, swats his hand down, incomplete blast. Great job, and now it's finally 4th down.
He must have some Vulcan hearing if he can hear footsteps on turf.
I mean, I can hear them. They just creep up on you. You have no idea where they are.
The punt for the Wolverines is number 6, Alex Mossinger.
All right, Mossinger into punt for Roswell. Roswell sends 2 returners back. Shakur Jackson and Colin McCauley back are your returners with 5:37 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
I like that last name, Motsinger. Kind of like Rosenberger.
Punt goes over McCauley's head and into the end zone. So Roswell take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
This is a must-score drive right here.
It's still 12-8.
But just to get some momentum.
Yeah, field goal still doesn't take the lead, but yes.
Anything.
Momentum.
A field goal or a touchdown. Okay? If you're Coach Ford, I'd run a shotgun play right now, Colin down to the left, Reggie up to the right, and I would hit one of them downfield.
All right, well, they're starting out in shotgun, so they may be listening to you this time. Woodstock late getting some players on the field. Give up to Machine, but Machine goes nowhere. Most likely a loss on the play. So this will bring up about 2nd and 11.
But the good thing is they're running the ball right now. That's going to establish the passing game.
You use the run to set up the pass.
Right. Whether you get positive yards or not, running game sets up the passing game.
So here we go. Under 5:03 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Still Woodstock leading 12-8. 2nd and 12 at the 18. Woodstock shows blitz. And let's see what the call is.
Looks
Maybe
like encroachment. I'm looking at the side judge. It's encroachment.
It is. They're marking it off. So Roswell gets a pretty good break here, and it'll be 2nd and 7 instead of 2nd and 12. Any yards help.
Look, you take what the defense gives you.
Exactly.
If they want to give you free yards, you take those all day long. Hey, Alex, David, guess what I want them to run?
Hook and ladder.
Yeah.
You don't
Here
get
it
hook
comes.
and ladder. You got an inside slant, and the slant picks you up some good yardage. I was on the field before the game, and I saw Matt Corey and James Whitaker practicing throws. A lot of their throws are inside slants. Those two gentlemen, especially James Whitaker, man, they can hit a slant pretty decent. They can put it right on the numbers, right in the hands, right where it needs to be, and a fastball too.
I really do love the slant play. A quick little 5-yard slant. It gets the cornerbacks off guard because when you start running slants, that sets up for stuff down the field. It's like, oh, he did this before. He's running the slant. Here it comes.
Try to give the sweep on the end around. Gains about 3 yards on the play, but still, hey, positive yards. Let's move the ball. So clock now under 4:15 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Your score is still Woodstock 12, Roswell 8. But now we're looking at 2nd and 7, ball spotted at the 35. Snap to Whitaker. Whitaker rolls, throws it on the dump slant. The dump in the flat. Man stays on his feet. Machine close to that 1st down. Not going down at first contact.
Wow, did you see that cut inside? It was just, come here, Woodstock defender. Whoop!
That was a no Sean Marino type of cut.
Into the right. Beautiful play. It sets up a 3rd and 2 situation? That gives you the power to, you know what's been working? Run right up the middle. Take it, baby. Take it.
Yep, 3rd and 1. Let's see what they do. Because again, right up the middle has been working, but as of recently, going out to the flats has been working too.
I wouldn't mind seeing that here. I wouldn't mind seeing a little 5-yard slant.
Or maybe the hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
Jumbo package for Roswell. Give up the middle, but he bounces it outside. Breaks one tackle, takes another guy with him out of bounds, and a good big 1st down for Roswell. The ref is going to spot it. Let's see if he's going to spot it which side of the 50. You're going to still spot our side of the 50. Apparently went out around the 48-yard line, but hey, 1st down's a 1st down.
What I think happened on that play was I think That was the design run right up the middle. But the hole in which Machine needs to run through collapsed. So Machine, being the smart offensive player that he is, said, okay, I got room to the outside. I'm faster than these guys. I'm just going to take the outside route now.
Woodstock brings a blitz. Machine takes it up the middle. Gain about a yard. Probably be spotted, yes, at the 49.
Tyler Baggett. Gain of 1. Free ball to the Roswell 49-yard line. Second down and 9.
So 2nd and 9 at the 49 for the Hornets. My man up here is going through some Tic Tacs tonight. He's about halfway done on that orange box.
It's like, it's glorious. I'm having so much fun.
Orange Tic Tacs. Machine, I don't know what they're feeding him. It may not be the orange Tic Tacs. Excuse me, that's number 26, Sheldon Evans. But he can get tripped up and he somersaulted his way for an extra yard.
See,
bring up
on those kind of plays, I wish we had
I
wish we had a gymnast. So you could take the flip and then do a couple handstands, little somersaults, and then land on your feet and keep running.
Kind of like what I like to call the Mike Dyer slide.
Oh,
slid across somebody's back. And
look,
still
I'm
kept
just saying,
going.
I watched that game from my TV. I
think a lot of us
I
did.
thought he was down. I'm like, okay, that's a good play. Run.
Whitaker rolls. Got a man open on the sidelines. That is complete. That is a first down. Roswell moving the sticks, moving the chains. Great play. Hey, play action rollout.
Love it. Love the little 10 yards, cut to the sideline, and then a great pass by James, catch, toe touch, out of bounds. Perfect, first down.
Hey, that's your man Reggie White right there on that sideline.
Reggie.
Ironically, him,
Cannot wait till
81
he's-
Reggie White, same number as Reggie Davis at Georgia, longest reception for a touchdown in Georgia history. A little bit of fun fact there. That one's free for you this evening.
Is it?
Machine's going to take that. He breaks the tackle. He breaks another one. Machine trying to work his way outside. He's at the 20. Put the 15, and that's where he shoved out of bounds. Machine Slade, big first down, and that was a power run right there.
What a run. As we can see, he takes the outside, and he keeps his feet. So, as we can see on the replay here, Machine takes the ball, looks like he goes to the C-gap, breaks a tackle, breaks two tackles, and then he gets right behind Reggie, who's pushing the way for him, and says, hey, which way you taking, which way you taking? I'm going left, all right, I'm going right. First down, beautiful, love it.
Yeah, Alex is right down there. Looks as though at the 18-yard line. Alex, you might want to back up there, bud. Don't want you to get hit. Oh, lose the snap. Whitaker takes it, picks it up, tries to get it back, but he's taken down at the 30.
That will happen occasionally if you're James. Fall on the ball immediately. Okay, you don't want to try to scramble and you want to pick up some yards, but fall on the ball, regroup, get everything going again.
So McCauley, with talking to Coach Ford, comes into the huddle along with Whitaker. This will bring up 2nd and 25 at the 30. Just under 42 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Whitaker goes in that jumbo package in the pistol. Whitaker rolls to his right. Looks, fires, just a little too high, out of bounds. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 30 seconds left. Now you're left with a 3rd and 25. I say just get some yards back, give it enough chance for Shabby Bash.
Yeah, just, a nice little run. The way Machine's been running, he can get you maybe to the 20 if you give him a hole to run through, and then that's a chip shot for Shabby if he puts it on accurately.
I was about to say, Roswell blessed with some really good kickers this year, Shabby Bash and Dano DiRoberto. I mean, kickers and punters. I mean, he's kicked him nail that ball pretty far.
I mean, even the JV kicker, Demetrius Kasharis, has kicked a game-winning field goal to beat Centennial.
Machine breaks the tackle. He's at the 20. Breaks another one at the 15, the 10, the 5, down at the 3. That's a Roswell first down on 3rd and 25. Machine needed 25, got 26 on the carry.
That was ridiculous. I mean, he could have drove a truck through that gap. Beautiful. I mean, watch it right here. So you got two guys up top, pull them into the pass, and then you just give them, look at that hole. Makes the cut.
Just like
Miss
Larry
the tackle.
Munson. He ran right through 2 men.
I mean, he really did, and then he used his feet. Cut. Nobody's going to bring him down. The only way you're going to bring down Machine Slade is if you body him up. If you try and tackle him at his shoelaces, he's just going to kick you in the face and run.
Excuse me, that was a freshman, Sheldon Evans.
Really?
On the play.
That looks like Machine.
Number 26. They run the same, but Sheldon running people over. And again, in the words of Larry Munson, my God, a freshman.
They literally look the same at running the ball. I can't tell who's who. Are you sure that was Sheldon? My mom's name is Sheldon.
So the run play with just under 20 seconds left to play in this game to Evans gets Roswell down to the 3-yard line. Now under 7 seconds left to play. And it looks as though Coach Ford is just going to take this one to the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, put your 4 fingers up. We got a ball game on our hands. Roswell's knocking on that door. Coach Ford's fired up. Whitaker's ready to lead his team to the end zone. And I'm ready for a fourth quarter comeback and a fourth quarter victory.
See, if I were Roswell here, I would run somewhere. Like, I would take the entire sideline and just, like, run on the track, you know, get the crowd pumped up, do something like that. Because an opposing team sees that, and they just are kind of like, okay.
That's the Cam Newton in you, and that's kind of what the cheerleaders get to do.
Cam Newton.
So, Roswell down 12-8 going into the fourth quarter, but they are knocking on the door. They have 2nd and 3, ball spotted at the 3 when they returnn. And I'll tell you what, this offensive line of Ryan Willis, Justin Auer, Jack Fitzgerald, Cole Ray Makers, and Cameron Whiteman, and along with Chase Brewer and David Blaine and Austin Ormsby, this is your chance, fourth quarter. Can't hold anything back. Bow your necks, get at them. Push that line to get those points.
They're putting on a clinic right now on the offensive line, and they need to keep it up. They keep it up. They keep giving Sheldon and Machane those open holes. It's going to be a long fourth quarter for Woodstock because they're going to run all over. Because guess what? You don't need to pass the ball if they can't stop the run. You got plenty of backs. You got plenty of fresh legs. Run the ball, shove it down their throats, put the ball in for 6.
So here we go. 2nd and 3, ball spotted at the 3. Jumbo package for Whitaker. Or no, that's the Wild Hornet. They give it to Machane, taking up on the Wild Hornet. He got about, looks as though 1 yard, 2 yards on the play. This is a big third down here. 3rd and goal at the 1.
I like the Wild Hornet. I really do. The Wild Hornet will work. We've got the speed and we've got the talent to run the Wild Hornet. And here comes James back in the play. I still think you run the ball here. You know, they're still not stopping it. Give it here, Mike. Fullback keeper. Fullback. Hand it to your fullback. Just get it.
Give it to Machane right up the middle. Offensive line signals touchdown. Ref signals touchdown. Machane for 6. Roswell 14-12 lead. This is a big extra point. This puts us up by a field goal with this extra point.
I would say go for 2, but you run the risk if you go for 2. So yes, you get it, you're up by a touchdown. But if you don't get it, a field goal wins it. You make them score a touchdown to beat you. So kick the field goal, take the points. But that drive is credit to. While Machane scored the touchdown, that drive is for Sheldon Evans. 3rd and 25, and he got 26 yards on the play.
Oh, wow. Shavi Bash's kick is blocked. So this is a 2-point Roswell game. It goes from a 4-point Woodstock game to a 2-point Roswell game. This game just went into the defense's hands. Roswell up 14-12 on these Wolverines early fourth quarter.
Woodstock's got good special teams. They've got a great
Some of the best high school special teams I've seen in a long time.
That's amazing. Like Roswell can't really do much.
It's not Roswell. Roswell has great special teams too. That's the thing, is that the Wolverines have done a great job of getting past some great Hornet offensive or special teams lines.
Right, and it's Roswell's doing all they can at this point to make sure that they don't get back there. But these guys, besides their kicking game, their defensive special team game is, whew.
I mean, guys, you would think that they have like Frank Beamer as their special teams coach the way they're getting in the backfield. I mean, they're playing Beamer ball out there.
That's a fun.
Well, at least on special teams. That's offense and defense is kind of.
That's a fun ball to play too.
Yeah, apparently the funniest thing is they have their defensive coordinator Bud Foster. One of the sayings around Blacksburg: Foster, Australian for fear. Dude is a scary guy.
He looks like a scary guy. He's like Rick Weiss.
I was about to say that. Well, the fact that they got Virginia Tech, still some people say a marginal Virginia Tech team. They're ranked in the top 25 now. They're only 5-1. I mean, who would have thought Virginia Tech at this point in the season has a better record than Georgia?
Guess who else?
But granted, Virginia Tech doesn't play anybody. But,
Guess who also has a better record than Georgia?
Alabama.
And
LSU.
And
trying to think of the top 25. Oregon.
And
Ohio State.
That other team from Alabama.
Not UAB. Not South Alabama. Troy, maybe.
No, Troy doesn't have a better record.
What about North Alabama out of Huntsville?
No, I still think they got 2 losses.
Wait, is that University of Alabama at Auburn? It's called Auburn. Oh, that's right.
You take that back right now.
Just kidding. Yes, Auburn does have a better record than Georgia.
Not for very much longer.
Yeah, but they haven't. I was about to say, you guys played Western Carolina. We have yet to get to Appalachian State. So here we go.
We got Texas A&M this weekend. Texas A&M.
Best of luck.
God.
So Wolverines take over first and 10th, their own 20, and first play, Devontae Hill, the big man, getting in there, dropping. Who was that? Aaron Robinson for a big loss on that play.
Great defensive pressure. Good job by Devontae to get the loss. Now here comes a pass play. I will bet something on this that they pass the ball. Actually, I really hope they don't run the ball now. Watch the ball, guys.
Stoppage of play here for a moment. Say offsides against Roswell, so that'll make this 2nd and 9. Ball will be spotted at the 21.
All right, I take back what I said about a pass, and now it might be a run. You gotta watch the ball. The ball's right there. Don't listen to the quarterback. Watch the ball.
So 10:48 left to play in this game. Roswell leading by 2, 14-12. Agner gives up to the back, and Brand this time, he gets drilled after he dodged and juked at about 2 tackles. He might have kept that yard.
Yeah, I still think he might have lost it, but it's a big 3rd down for Roswell. It's one of the biggest 3rd downs in the game. You just scored a touchdown, and they blocked a field goal. Getting a 3 and out right here, be huge. Get in the backfield, get your hands on the quarterback, bring him down for a sack, and give me some crossbones up there,
Cheerleaders are starting something down on the track, just saying,
They're doing this little slappy thingy. I don't know what it is.
Agner's pass is intercepted at the 25, and that's where the man will be down. Great pick. Threw it right to him, number 3, Shakur Jackson.
Shakur Jackson, right there. It was literally my guys aren't open. Here you go, Shakur. So if he sets the guy in motion, obviously a pass play, and here it comes, and he just, boom, right there. Okay? It was over the wide receiver's head. Nobody could reach it except for Shakur. Shakur basically said, thank you, caught it, and the quarterback is down.
Yeah, he's down, and it looks as though the 11-yard line. He got drilled at the end of that play. Probably caused him to float the ball a little bit.
That might have.
Man, he floated. Shakur went up. That was just got it, and he went down.
He threw it right to him.
Yep.
Big turnover for Roswell.
And that was a rope that he threw to, a frozen one.
Big turnover for Roswell.
As opposed to a heated rope. Both of us in the box up here, Adam and I, both have binoculars. We still can't see who exactly it is. We're assuming it's the quarterback. I'm going to check the sideline.
That's not funny, Andrew.
Yeah, I think it is the quarterback.
I would like to see that replay one more time to see that hit.
Confirmed it is the quarterback, Agner 3. It looks as though his shoulder, he's holding his right shoulder, was pointing to it. He is sitting up now. Looking for a replay of the interception, but right now we're giving you the play-by-play of the injury. Yep, being helped to his feet. Yeah, it is an upper body injury as he's walking off perfectly fine on his feet.
That's good. You never want to see a player injured. We're all out here. They're all trying. So we're gonna take a peek one more time at the play. So he sends him in motion. Here we go. Let's see if we can see the hit right there before Shakur picks it. As you can see, before our camera rotates over to the right, you see Devontae just get right to him. You don't see the actual hit, but I would assume that Devontae did not stop, and he took a licking on that one.
So this sets up the Shakur Jackson interception, sets up Roswell 1st and 10 at their own 35, or at the Wolverine 35 with 10:03 left to play. Trying to see if Evans in on the carry. The freshman doing some work tonight. He's getting his carries. You get 26 yards when you need 25. You're going to get your carries again. And it's going to give Machane a little bit of a break so he can come back late in this game and probably run some clock and run some yards.
Nice little 4-yard gain. I've always said you get 4 yards on every play, you're eventually in the end zone. Might take you 2 quarters to do it, but you'll put the ball in the end zone.
Yep.
So 4 yards every play on this drive. Put the ball in for one more score. Let's put this game out of reach. Of course, you score on this play, you have to go for 2.
Whitaker gives up the middle. Evans fighting for yards. They're going to give him forward progress, give him probably about 2 yards on the play, so this will bring up another third down. But third down has been the charm for Roswell tonight, doing a pretty good job.
I would like to see a play-action pass, again, I know, with maybe a little 5-yard slant inside, or maybe another little 10-yard curl. Just let's get the ball in the air. You run it the past 2 times. You had a great running possession last time. Let's get the ball in the air and let's see what James can do.
So Whitaker with 2 backs in the shotgun. Whitaker over the middle, complete pass on the slant. He breaks away. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Roswell. That was tight end Kendall Smith for 6, and Roswell taking this game away and out of the hands of Woodstock.
Hey, who called that? I said a little 5-yard slant. That's exactly what he did. Kendall Smith taking that little 5-yard slant, cutting across the entire field. James Whitaker, boom, right there. Poor arm tackling by Woodstock. Puts it in for the Roswell 6. Beautiful. Got no complaints on that play. Beautiful play call. Beautiful execution.
You can't arm tackle a tight end, that's for sure. Kendall Smith just proved it.
Right there.
All right, Shabby Bash, extra point. Kick is up, kick is good. Woodstock came in there a little early in my opinion, but it was still a great kick by Shabby Bash. And there is a flag down on the play. Woodstock coaches standing at the 20 and 25-yard line respectively.
So right here we see Kendall Smith. They try to arm tackle him right there, and that does not cut it in high school football, especially with the tight end, as Kendall Smith heads towards the sand pit. He's going to the beach.
That's our new thing when we go down to that end zone down there, going to the sand pit in that Roswell end zone.
So the kick was missed by Shabby. He missed the kick on the play, but we had a roughing the kicker on the play.
I thought he made it. My mistake.
And I think it was offsides actually, because they jumped really early. So that's gonna be half the distance to the goal. So now Roswell's gonna go for 2. You're a lot closer to that goal line right now. You go for 2 right now.
Instead of being at the 3, you're at the 1.5.
You take every yard that they'll give you. Now, Machane over the top. Give it to Machane. Let him run through. If he's got nowhere to run in the middle, bounce to the outside, get to that pylon.
It's already an 8-point game. Roswell leading 20-12. This could make it a 10-point game.
This could put this game very far out of reach.
Go in the Wild Hornet. Give out to Machane, trying to stretch it outside. He's at the 5. He's at the goal line. He's in the end zone. Roswell now takes a 10-point lead, 22-12 over these Wolverines from Woodstock. Roswell's now taking this game out of reach.
It's a 2-score game now with 8:54 left. Love the play call, love the Wild Hornet, love the blocking on the outside, and Machane did exactly what I said. He looked to the inside, saw that he had nothing, head towards the pylon, got in, hopped over a defender to get in. That's a 2-point conversion. It's a 10-point ball game. It's the weirdest looking scoring game I have ever seen.
We've had a safety, we've had a touchdown, we've had 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. We've had 3 blocked punts, 4 blocked punts, a blocked extra point, but granted that doesn't count because of the penalty. We've had a penalty on an extra point, which led to the second 2-point conversion. Special teams has been on special teams game for both teams.
And then during halftime, we had some dancing bears going on in the sideline.
I mean, Miley Cyrus probably made the appearance.
I know, she's probably here. She's probably twerking over on some 8th grader.
I heard Kanye was standing down there in the Hornets end zone. Kanye's standing down there at the goalpost, basically.
Where's Northwest?
Where's Northwest? It's a little west of actually North, but
just like Drake Bell said, in honor of Kanye's baby being Northwest, if I have a son, I'm naming him Taco. So it'll be Taco Bell.
Oh gosh. 8:54 left to play. Roswell leading 22-12.
We get sidetracked too much.
Here we go with the ensuing kickoff. Low lining punt to the 5. Man takes it up, tries to reverse his field. That's Sharon Gates. And Gates getting drilled at the 20 and taken down at the 22. Versus Field probably only gained about 10 yards, but still good tackle by Roswell to follow the runner.
It's kind of reminded me of that moment where some guy's running on the side. He goes, oh, no, gonna go the other way. Oh, no, not gonna go the other way. Looks like my friend playing NCAA. He'll have nowhere to run, so he'll just kind of turn around and just keep doing that until I finally tackle him. Be like, I got this third down conversion. Dude, it's 3rd and 55.
Yeah, it's almost like using, in Madden, almost like using Devin Hester on a punt return.
Yeah.
Having a fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play.
They're using their backup quarterback now.
Looks like Woodstock fell on the
Fumble
ball.
was recovered by Woodstock, number 20, Donovan Brand.
Brand recovered the fumble on the play.
Brings the ball back to the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job of Roswell getting up on that line and disrupting the center on that play.
Alex Mostinger, the punter, actually, is your backup quarterback. Mostinger gives the ball up to Donovan Brand again, and Brand gets about 4 yards on the carry.
Who says punters can't play? Punters can do more too.
I'm about to say, DiRoberto ran in the 2-point conversion earlier in the game. So with 7:53 left to play, we are now sitting at 3rd and 5 for the Wolverines in a 22-12 game by Roswell. The fake give up to Brand goes nowhere on the keeper by Mostinger, and Mostinger will be driven back for a loss on the play. And this will bring up 4th down.
Great job by Roswell not falling for the fake and wrapping up Mostinger in the backfield for a sack. That was fantastic defense forcing the punt. Now Roswell scores here. Ball game. It's done. Warm the buses. Warm the buses. Hey, Andrew.
And Alex Mostinger stays on the field this time as the punter with just under 7:05 left to play in the game.
David, do you think I could be a cheerleader?
Oh, Roswell brings the block. They almost got it. McCauley takes it back to his 25. He's at the 30, the 40. Gets up to the 45 and is taken down at around the 46. McCauley backpedaled a lot, but got a lot of those yards back.
Good return by McCauley right there.
And we almost had that game-ending touchdown.
Almost had a block punt of our own, but just take that back pedal, catch it, look for open space. Got that open space. Got upfield for a nice gain.
So here we go, 6:50 left to play. Roswell at their own 46. Put a man in motion, fumble the snap, and he falls on it. Oh, the man in motion falls on it, and a late flag came in on the play. This most likely will go against Woodstock.
That is a great call by the referee. We're getting made up for that block punt. So what happened is fumbled snap, quarterback couldn't get a hold of it. Machine was coming in on the motion and ended up picking up the ball, falling on the ball, and a Woodstock player comes in and hits him while he's on the ground. That is an automatic 15 yards. That's a first down too.
We'll see what the official call is here, but I agree with you, Adam. I think this will go our way.
That has to be the call.
Yep.
That is good.
Get to the head.
Call. Good call.
Yep. Leading with the head.
So that is a 15-yard automatic first down. Thank you very much, Mr. Woodstock, and we will take it.
Brings the ball all the way down to the Woodstock 41-yard line.
So this will put us in now to Woodstock territory, spot at the Woodstock 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Roswell. 6:44 left to play in the game. Yeah, the official call on the field is helmet-to-helmet contact.
It could be targeting.
Let's say with all those new rules that have come along in college, pro, and even high school football, it could be one of many things.
It could be a lot of things. Player safety is a big issue right now, and just it's like the referees are very clear that they're not going to stand for that, and they're going to start ejecting people left and right for that kind of behavior. And you know what? I don't blame them.
Machine acted like he was going to take it, and Sheldon Williams takes it up on the play. Machine on the fake, though. So, lost me. No, they'll mark it back original line of scrimmage. So, it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 41 again.
Sheldon Evans is still putting on a good show.
I'm about to say, for a freshman?
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Heck of a ball game so far. So, just under 6:15 left to play in the game. Roswell still leading 22-12. Give up the middle. Sheldon Evans, the freshman, big running back and big play. Very close to a first down.
It looks like he's going to be right on the line. Looks like they're going to have to measure this. This is really close, and they are going to measure it.
So you know how the first half flew by?
Yeah, this one's
not so much on the second.
This one's prolonging. I mean,
we're just at 9:35 right now.
You know what they say, right? The last 5 minutes in football are always the longest.
Substituting, getting people in and out. You know, some players get mad if they're losing, so they, they don't do the smartest things. So
yeah, you gotta take those timeouts.
You know, like they lead with the helmet when a player's already on the ground, which takes time off, which takes more time because it's a 15-yard penalty. So
looks like he did not get the first down. He's gonna be short a yard.
Yeah, this is gonna be 3rd and inches right now at the 32. I say Whitaker just takes it and falls forward.
Yeah,
do the Tom Brady sneak and you're good.
Well, you're in a pistol, jumbo pistol.
Yeah.
So.
Jumbo pistol with 3 backs. And we did get the first down.
Run machine right down the middle. First down.
Tackle made by number 1, Jacob Scope. Game of 2, brings the ball down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Roswell, ball be spotted at Wolverine territory at the 30. Clock now under 5:31 left to play in the game. Whitaker in a pistol moves McCauley down the bottom of your screen. Give up to Evans. Evans taking a couple people with him for a gain of about 3 yards on the play.
I'm okay with that. Right now, you're trying to run out the clock. Take as much time off the clock as you need. Because if you kick a field goal right now, that gives you 25 points. I can add, and that pretty much puts this game out of reach. It's a very big deficit for Woodstock at that point, and it would be very hard to come back from. So you're looking for points. Control the ball, keep a hold of it, and we're going to be fine.
Whitaker, quick pass out on the flat to a receiver. McCauley breaks one tackle and gets tackled up close to the 20, mark him at the 21. Gain of about 8 on the play, so this will bring up a 3rd and 1. Another 3rd and short for Roswell. Roswell's doing a great job at not only moving this ball, but wasting the clock.
Right, they're staying in bounds. They're not dropping the ball. They're keeping the ball in play. And now they're facing another 3rd and 1. Woodstock hasn't stopped the run. Shane Slade, Sheldon Evans, right up the middle. Let's get another first down. This game's over. How about a touchdown?
Oh, Sheldon Evans, you're going to walk in, you're going to give Roswell 6 points, and you're going to give Roswell a 16-point lead, my friend. Welcome to high school ball at Roswell, Sheldon. It's going to be a good 3 years from now on.
Warm the buses. This game is over. Never mind.
Look, check the flag, check the flag.
Of course, there's a flag.
Holding against Roswell might be the indication of why Sheldon could have walked into the end zone.
I hope we have a replay. I want to see this. Nothing. Absolutely. Okay, thank you very much. So we are going to go to the replay here to see if we can see the holding, or we're just going to look at the great run.
No, here it is.
Right there.
Oh, yep.
I was in the corner of the screen. Yep, I saw that. That's a good call by the officials.
Good call. That was the hold that set up. Yeah, that set up the touchdown. So here we go.
Try again.
Here we go, Roswell. 3rd and 4.
Do it again.
At their own 19. Give up to Evans. Evans taking people with him. He has the first down. Not a touchdown this time, but he has the first down.
I think he'll be okay with a first down right now.
I'm going to say at this point, Roswell, oh gosh, 4:02 left to play. You're in total control. You're about to score again on this drive.
But that's just prolonging. That's just prolonging. You're just like,
You're
really, come on.
Prolonging a 17-point lead.
Our cheerleaders stay down there like, did we score? Did we score?
So here we go. 1st and 10 Roswell. Ball's at the 18-yard line. Just under 3:55 left to play. Whitaker out of the gun. Man moves to the top of your screen. Give to Sheldon. Sheldon drop back for about a loss of 2 on the play.
James Whitaker's wondering where the late foul is on. It looks like Lawson Duncan out there probably he's getting shoved down after the play was called. So I think James Whitaker was either looking for a flag or he's yelling at Coach Ford, telling him to get a play in.
I don't think it's that way. I think it's the other way around. Coach Ford might be yelling what the play is.
Oh yeah. That could
James
be
may be like, you know what? Crowd noise. Can't really.
I can't because this crowd is so loud right now.
2nd and 15 with 3:11 left to play in the game. Quick, and it is picked off. The man's at the 40, the 50, down at the other 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and this will be a game. Touchdown, Woodstock on the pick 6. We said warm up the buses 2 minutes ago. Ladies and gentlemen, warm up the seats. We still got a game.
The buses have been stopped. Wow.
I'm going to stop opening that because I feel like the coaches are going to kill us.
I mean, that was just a great play by Woodstock. And you know what? It brings me to the point that I've been making for the past 2 years doing this. Penalties are drive killers. That holding cost Roswell a touchdown and ends up giving Woodstock a touchdown on the pick 6. Penalties will kill you, but this team is very disciplined. I do not think that they're going to make many more mistakes like that. They haven't really all game. Sure, they've had a couple offsides. That was their first holding call. They have had an incidental face mask. But Roswell's been a disciplined team all year. But unfortunately, you just can't do that.
With all of the special teams, just all the special teams. Gosh, I'm looking for a word and I can't really find it.
Can't figure it out right now.
Yeah, not necessarily miscues, but with all like the special teams plays today that we've had that have been pretty either momentum shifting plays or drive changing plays. We're going to see an onside kick probably.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Team ready.
With 2:57 left, you got to do something. You don't
with the way Roswell's defense is stopping and the way Roswell's offense is just grinding up that clock.
We're going to a replay here. Okay, so
Whitaker looking for that slant.
Just came right in and picked the ball off, and yeah, you can stop the replay now. Stop it, please. Now.
Jeez, Machine almost caught up.
Machine's quick.
I'm about to say, speed on that one. Machine was on the other side of the field and still almost caught up to the guy.
That's where you come punch that ball out. I don't care that Mr. Scott made you do it. I didn't want to punch it. Next time I'm turning off my monitor.
Adam is talking to our producer, ladies and gentlemen. He's not talking to the voices in his head.
No, I have voices in my head, but they're speaking Spanish and I have no idea what they're saying.
Why Spanish? You don't speak Spanish.
Right, that's why. No, I take Spanish.
Well, I know, but you don't speak it fluently.
It's just really bad Spanish. I don't speak it. That's why I said I can't understand what they're saying because I don't speak Spanish. Beautiful language, it's got some great components in there.
It's one of the romantic languages, yes. So 2:57 left to play. Score is now 22-19. Roswell still winning by 3, but Woodstock
onside kick. Here it comes.
Dude, the onside kick. I mean, we've seen it all today. Block punt, short kickoffs, kickoff return almost going back for a touchdown, block extra point.
They have everybody on the left side of the field.
Yeah.
Get some hands on that ball, boys.
And we do fall on it. Great play on that onside. Colin McCauley, that's my man right there, falling on that ball. And that will help preserve a Roswell lead right now. So we're going to send it down to Alex real quick on the sideline. Alex, what do you got?
The Roswell bench right now is a little somber after Woodstock went up on that one touchdown. But so far in the second half, it's been a roller coaster ride for this bench. The coaches have really got after the officials on some bozo calls. Coach Ford has really lobbied for his players during this game. That's all I got. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks again, Alex. Woodstock, coaches upstairs also calling down to the field and saying, hey, call a timeout. So Woodstock will take their first timeout of the second half.
Great, that's a good timeout. You take that timeout, stop the clock. But
2:49 left to play. Roswell has the ball, 2nd and 12 now at at their own 47.
First down puts this game out of reach. Get a first down, and then all you got to do is run the ball, take a knee, run out the clock. You just got to get that first down. You do not want to give Woodstock the ball with 2 minutes to try to drive.
Now, I know there's a lot of time left, 2:49, but Roswell in a position to move the ball, in a position to close this game out. If they close this game out again, like we said in the pregame, one step closer to the playoffs. Tell us again about this playoff scenario. We haven't talked about it at all.
Okay, so to get a playoff spot, it looks like Roswell's going to need about 2 wins. And then if we only get those 2 wins, let's say we win today and we beat Cherokee and then lose to Lassiter and Walton, which probably won't happen, but we have the players to win out.
That's a 5-5 season.
Right. But let's say we get 2-2. Let's say we go 2-2 in the last 4. That's a 5-5 season. That's a playoff berth. Okay, Milton made it to the playoffs last year with a 3-7 record. 3-7. I'm not even kidding. It was a 3-7 record. They got the last seed in the playoffs. I mean, not 3-7. Excuse me. It was 4-6. They had the tiebreaker over us. But so then, if we get if we get those 2 wins, and then a couple losses from people, we can move up in the rankings. Probably still wouldn't have a home game. But let's say we win 3 games. As we're going to see the replay right here before I continue, it was a good pitch, good cut, great block, and then Machine just gets away from the wimpy arm tackles and drags the defender. A good first down. That's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So now, with 3 wins, let's say we get 3 wins, that is guaranteed a playoff berth. With a couple of losses here and there, that can give us maybe 1 home field game. If we win out, then we probably would get a home game with a 7-3 record. Then
probably get more than 1 home game with a
7-3 record. We'd probably get 2 home games. That's really up there, higher there in the region. We might get a 2 seed or a 3 seed playing a 6 seed, or a 2 seed playing a 7 seed. I don't know, but you got to take it 1 game at a time. You need 1 more win after this game, and then you're in the playoffs. Then you get those other 2 wins, and then you get that home field advantage. And I would love to do a playoff game.
I'll tell you what, playoff games are fun to do. We did one when I was a senior in the fall of 2005. Very, very lit, live atmosphere. I mean, fans are all into it. Playoffs are a different ball game. But I'll just say this: Machine Slade on the past 3 plays has gotten Roswell positive yards. Got the big first down just a second ago, and Machine grinding it out. He's getting into this team. He's telling them, keep fighting, keep grinding it out. And I was telling you, they put in Sheldon Evans in there. Sheldon was getting us yards earlier, but now, Machine's got some rest, and now he's fresh. So Woodstock, they can't stop this run.
That's the great thing about having multiple backs is you got Sheldon Evans and you got Machine Slade. Okay, each of them can get breaks while the other one's playing, and it's just pow-pow and then another pow-pow. It's the 1-2 punch with Roswell. And then even you give Shakur Jackson a couple runs here and there. Another great pow-pow, pow-pow.
So 2nd and 7 now at the 38 with 2:09 left to play in the game out of the Woodstock timeout. Give up to Machine. Machine will get probably about a yard on the play. This will bring up another 3rd down.
And Woodstock just called their final timeout.
Yeah, Woodstock's final timeout now with 2:04 left to play in this game.
Big first down right here. But now what's going to happen is you're going to run the football. And then you're going to let the clock run down as far as you can go, and you're going to call it, and then you're either going to A, snap the ball, or B, you're going to call a timeout and you're going to go for it on 4th down. Okay, it's too far, it's too close to punt, and it's too far to kick a field goal. So you go for the first down if you don't get it here, because it'll be 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Let the clock run down, burn a timeout, figure out what you're going to call that play, get the first down, and then put this game out of reach.
I was about to say, if Roswell gets a first down on this play, the game is pretty much over.
Bearing a turnover, yes, it is over. But
so
let's hope. Hopefully, Roswell can get the first down on here and not have to worry about the 4th down situation.
And I will say this: for homecoming, a lot of fans did show up tonight.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
So, and a lot of the fans have stayed, even though, granted, some left because they were like, okay, game's over. But a lot of fans showed up. But at least the ones in front of us have stayed.
I went down there at halftime, and it was pretty much packed in the student section.
So here we go, 3rd and 6. Woodstock shows blitz. Toss sweep Machine, cuts inside, fighting for yards. He's not going to get the first down, but he'll get up to, looks as though the ref will spot it just at the 36-yard line.
Okay, so you're going to let the clock run down, burn a timeout, and then you're going to figure out what you want to do. I honestly think with 4th and 5, 4th and 6, you're going to go for it. It'll be an interesting call, or you punt it, and hopefully they don't block it. You punt it, you pin them deep, and then you make them go a full 99 yards with no timeouts left and under a minute to play. That's hard.
DiRoberto can punt it 60 yards, but in this case, all he has to do is basically touch the ball. It'll go 20 yards, and that's about all they need to pin him deep. And especially, we'll also think about this. Woodstock's playing with their second quarterback.
Right, and with, what's his name?
Alex Mostinger, yeah. So Woodstock's without their starter right now. It's like I say, you go Coach Ford and you say, look, defense, this is yours. Playoffs are in your hands. Let's get it. Now, with that defensive line, the way they're playing Devontae Hill, or led by Devontae Hill, my opinion is I'd say just punt it deep.
With a minute 11.
But they may try to bring that block, though. That's the only thing.
Well, James just took off his helmet, so I think they're sending out the punt unit. Now, if you're Roswell, you don't worry about coverage. You do what we call in the football business a safe punt. You bring up everybody up on the line. You bring in those extra blockers. You give Daniel as much time as he needs to get the punt off. Then he's going to punt it off. He's going to aim for the corners. Going to try to pin him deep. Even if it's a touchback, that's fine.
That's at the 20. They got to go 80 yards.
That's 80 yards, no timeouts. Minute 11 left. Probably have a minute 4 when the play's done. Hopefully, you can pin them deep. They are going to punt it. Pin them deep. Get them maybe back on the 1 or the 2. Get some guys back there. And pin them. And just pin them so they have to go full 99, 98, 97 yards. Now they're doing exactly what I say. They're doing a safe punt. They brought in the 2 corners, but Woodstock's bringing the house again.
Yeah, the returner's standing at the 8-yard line. DiRoberto just wants to get this off, get this in the air. And he does. High punt by DiRoberto. Ball bounces at the 16, and it takes a Roswell roll to, it looks as though, the 15. So Roswell will take, that was close. But the one punt, we did not need to get blocked at all. Didn't get blocked.
We got it off. They got to go 85 yards, minute left on the clock, no timeouts, keep everything in front of you. Sure, they only need a field goal to tie it. They need a touchdown wins it, field goal ties it.
So minute 1, you got 61 seconds left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10, Woodstock at the 16. Mostinger's still your quarterback.
Secondary's playing really deep.
You have secondary playing about 14 yards deep. Mostinger looks confused. Right in that pocket. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That defensive line will stop him. It'll be a team sack. That great defensive line. Devontae Hill, John Bowie, Isaiah Hawkins, and Pat Sheehan. 4-man collapse on that one.
And now that Woodstock doesn't have any timeouts left, and they just lost 7 yards. They're going to have to get on the ball right now. They're running out of time, and they're taking too much time trying to run a play. If you're going to run the no huddle, you have 4 plays that you're going to run in a row.
30 seconds. He almost slides in the end zone, but he'll be sacked at his own 5 as he's trying to scramble to get to the 5.
And that's the ball game right there.
No timeouts left. 18 seconds left to play. Woodstock trying to run one more play.
Talk about a defensive step up right there. Prevent. You are in prevent defense right now. Prevent. You're rushing 3. You're dropping everybody back. Prevent.
4 seconds left. Here's the ball game. Mostinger rolls out. Mostinger will not get the ball out. That'll be intentional grounding. Ref will not throw the flag. He was out of the pockets. Roswell, big win tonight. 22-19. Offensive showcase in the second half. Defensive stop right now in the 4th quarter. So Alex Berger will join us on the sideline with a player. Alex, what you got?
We're here with James Whittick, quarterback of Roswell Hornets. James, how'd you guys come away with the win tonight?
Just kept running the ball, kept feeding the backs, our defense bailed us out a lot of times.
So you're 2 for 2. Oh, you're 2-0 in starts.
I mean, it's a team. It's a team.
But good job tonight, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's all I got.
Jamesy football game MVP in my opinion, but I'm also gonna. I got a couple MVPs I want to give it out to. Who do you got?
Sheldon Evans.
Sheldon Evans. Okay, I got James Whitaker, and I also have Roswell's defensive line.
Oh,
Devontae Hill, John Bowie, Isaiah Hawkins, Pat Sheehan.
Can I change mine? I'm changing mine to the Roswell defensive line. You want to talk about stepping up in the clutch? 3 sacks at the end of the game. Yeah, we're Woodstock. We got a minute left. Yeah, we just got sacked 3 times. Yeah, okay. It's okay. We'll try again later.
So Roswell, the record goes now to 4-3, winning record on the season. Next week, taking on the road in Cherokee, and then the week after, right back here at the Hornets' Nest at senior night against Lassiter. The Trojans coming calling all the way from East Cobb. So for Alex Berger on the sideline, Adam Brazal here in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score here, the Hornets' Nest at Ray Manus Field and Homecoming 2013. Roswell 22, Woodstock 19. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in 2 weeks.